Billy, that's you? Billy, that's you?
Look, first, I do care about the turtles, and I do not like straws because of that, sure.
I'm a straw. I love a good straw. I love sucking on shit. Not dicks or anything. Nothing
115, 10.
Nothing homosexual.
1 3
That
2019.
makes sense.
Okay. That's
right.
gonna be in the opening video. Oh. Oh my god, bro. There is no one like you. You are.
But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like, that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. Wonder if the hoes in Jesus' hand he'll give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question bomber like my nigga lied. White girls boosting so my nigga ride. Out here switching sides. Crossing ship to mind the window cause they living blind. And they sold that, show it. I swear my flow, how I'm potent, how these hoes got open. And you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm one of your 7 victim hells free of heaven's prison. These are split decisions. And I think I give the misses, but I give the masses. My whole arm, there are no walls. I ain't kissing asses, the shit, and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bars, the ending, she won't call her. You didn't see her coming. People are screaming, running, baby, like babies, why they ain't need enough to drive. Horsepower is needed, punching, smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these is stunning, ain't me like Jesus function. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption, Super Saiyan, water, I eat a peanut buzzing, fuck your family, they ugly. You can keep your your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is by the hour and I need 100. I seen your ship and see it sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box, a beam and bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold of God calls.
I messed it up, but we're good.
We're good.
We're good.
We're live?
We're probably
Are
live.
we live?
I think we're
Can
live.
you hear us? Hey, Matt changed his name back.
Yes, he did. Oh no, he'd never changed it. So that remember he said that was his phone's account. He had 2 different Twitch accounts.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I wonder if he follows us on both.
I need to. I bet he doesn't. I bet he's only on the one.
Greetings, dickweeds, says
I
Copenhagen.
bet he's like. Those fellas only need 1 subscriber.
Those fellas. I love that you said fellas.
And then
no, you're not live, says
And
Nick.
that's why we call him
2 Twitch accounts? What
Nick.
a weirdo, right, Jesse?
That's why we call him Nick instead of Matt.
Yes, that is why we call him that. Show meat.
Show meat. I'm wearing a suit. Well, you can look at my neck.
Yeah, look at his neck meat.
Look
There's
at
some meat.
my neck's so
Dude, I probably
muscular.
have 4 now, says Matt. Show dick. Oh, right there. He's right there. Look. Right.
Is there a mirror or something behind
right,
me?
Right here. No,
Is
right
there a
here.
mirror?
Right here.
There must be a mirror back there somewhere else.
I'd lick that neck. Oh, well, there you go. Copenhagen would lick it. I just make new ones when I forget the old password. There you go.
Oh, that's
Damn, check out
Matt,
that
you're
net.
an IT guy. What?
Yeah, it really is. Like, what? You should know your shit. Kayla says she's early for once.
Kayla is early for once. But Kayla apparently can't remember shit because we've been having a conversation
Je-
all day and she doesn't fucking remember what
Do
we
we
were
get dick
talking
pics
about.
for subs, says Jesse. Jesse,
Yes,
yes, but only
yeah.
on Snapchat. I
Oh,
don't do it on stream.
and it's on Pornhub too. When
And
we
on
get our
Pornhub.
Pornhub stream.
Yeah, there you
up
go.
and
We'll have
running.
a Pornhub stream one day.
Mhm.
Oh, and there goes Matt's phone account following us.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt.
Raking
I
in them
love you.
subs.
And now I'm getting a thing from a person.
Does that count as a bot though? Like if Matt's just got
I mean,
a bunch of.
Technically, sort of, but no.
Hey, hello, Christina. Do we know Christina? Evie?
She's like rolling around.
All you can see is her leg right
Yeah.
now on screen.
Hold on, she's like rolling around in the chair.
What a good girl. Damn it, Charlie! You
Anyway.
went fucking shit on
What?
my castle again.
It's not, first of all, that's my castle. It's my
Oh,
painting.
Speaking of the castle.
Hello, Christina. This guy always asks if we know me. Come on, Creighton. That's crazy, bro. Hey, Charlie, check your email. I got you an early birthday gift, bro. My birthday was in February, bro. This is a mad early birthday gift.
Yeah, that's really early.
Let me check this out.
And it was just my birthday. Where's mine?
Knowing Philly, this is gonna be some fire shit
Are we gonna play it?
potentially.
Play it.
Was this? Yes. Okay. This
Also, if you guys hear like a watery noise in the background, that's Charlie making coffee.
Hmm.
Not him peeing under table. Oh
yeah.
shit.
Crazy shit's about to go down.
Ooh. It's jazzy.
Bro.
Matt said that's got some swing.
That's got some swing.
Oh, we should call it. Look, you know, we're gonna have to change our name to the Swank Podcast. Swank.
This is a remix of the opening.
Is it?
Listen.
Oh, it is.
How long is this, bro?
Wow.
It'll say. Oh, we're listening to the whole thing.
Yeah. We gotta start playing
I'll
that.
cut
at
it
the
down
end.
a little bit. I'll cut it down a little bit, so that they can hear us a little bit better. But
Copenhagen said that's fresh. Like Subway.
bro,
Eat fresh.
ooh, bro, that's fucking fire.
I like that. We gotta like start playing that at the end.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
said we gotta
vibing.
start playing that at the end.
Bro, low key, like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want this at the end or at the beginning, bro. This is nice. This is fucking good.
We need to have like an anime ending for us where we're just like riding the sunset where like, you know,
No,
some
there will
really,
not
like,
be an
sad
anime.
music plays.
Look, there will not be an anime ending to this.
Why
fucking
not?
package, so.
Why not?
Noise, says Nick. I love it and slightly hate you, but in a good way. Wait. Oh, dude, the talent you have is some actual bullshit. I love it and slightly hate you, but in a good way. He's jealous, is what he's saying.
Did Charlie just say he loves anime?
Bro, Snipes, so you hate it? I hate it. Snipes, you really liking the GIF emotes? I got better TTV emotes, like movable. Do you see them moving, like the dancing emotes?
No, all I see is party, party, party.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll show you. I'll pull it over here so you see it.
Parrot?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like this one has little lightsabers.
Yeah.
Like look up here, like
Nice.
Ditto dancing. Little guy with lightsabers.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll after the
Wonder why it
stream.
doesn't show up on mine.
I'll tell you. After the stream, I'll download all the stuff that lets you do that. Just remind me.
Kiss me, Daddy. He says,
Dude.
sneaky
Ooh.
to Nathan.
Oh, it's winding down. It's winding down. Bro. Philly. Bro, Philly. You're a fucking legend.
Honestly, this is like some of the best shit. I like this. I love
This
that.
is so great.
Yeah.
And it's like right at 3 minutes too. Oh, bro.
And then we could put the one that he made for
Hold on,
the
first I have to download
the other
that.
one that
How
he
do I
made
download this?
yesterday.
Download? Okay, downloading that.
Download it off.
Bro. Thank you for my birthday present. That is fuck. Charlie, I'll DM you on Twitter to remind him. Okay, thank you, dude. Thank you. Philly, you're a fucking legend, bro.
Honestly.
Like, that's nuts. Like, homie comes in here 2 podcasts in a row. Like, after finding out how to get, like, be in the podcast and watch it live. Like, being here at the right time and watching it.
Yeah.
Watches.
Oh.
Eli and I resubscribed for 5 months. Thank you, bro.
Nice.
I love you, Chris. Homie comes in here. Chris, I love you. Homie comes in here for 2 streams. Listens to the beat I chose out of the fucking... like 30 that he had up on SoundCloud,
Yeah.
and out of the 250 that he has total put away, like, you know, just sitting on the shelf, I pick one and I ask him, hey, can I use this? He says sure without even,
Yeah.
I don't think he even fucking checked. And then comes in and sees it and like, yo, dude, thanks for putting it up and doing that the way you did it. Comes in 2 streams later
It
and
makes us
fucking
2
revamps the shit out of it, bro.
Honestly.
That shit is baller.
Honestly, we just need to hire him.
Did Creighton
and we
listen
can
to
do
that
ourselves
Extreme Moby one? Yes.
Yes.
He
Yes.
liked it a lot.
I like that one.
He liked it a lot more than me, and I did not like it. It's just like, I really like the opening to what we have that you did already way more. I like your original shit way more than that.
He's sentimental, and I'm like.
Well, it's a great remix. I just didn't like. I
What
like
if we
this.
did it
Yours,
like
yours
where
shit's
we?
way better, bro.
What if we just had
Fuck
like
Moby, bro.
that,
Like, low-key.
and then we had like the Moby after it?
Maybe I was thinking the Moby one would be a good in-stream
Oh,
one.
like you.
But now I got this shit to look at, bro.
I
I
know.
don't know, bro. I don't know.
I still think we should have an anime-esque.
Because I really like the open. I love the OG open that we have right now. It's
Yes.
really nice. But now I'm liking, bro. I like
And I
that
love
shit.
Alim's
That
like
shit was
rapping.
fire. Huh?
I love.
Yeah, I
Alim's
love Alim's like
rap.
end cap to the
Yeah.
beginning.
Mhm.
His is a great like get you nice and chill, like chilled out, and then Alim's is like, are you fucking ready? Like
Yeah.
we're about to fucking talk about nothing. Like,
Yeah.
but like his low key like Alim's shit is like something you want to listen to before you're about to play in a fucking tournament or some shit.
Yes.
Like you want to get hyped up.
Yeah.
Listen to him, bro. He's got, and that's just the one I picked. He's got some nuts, bro. Look under Creighton's face. SoundCloud. :
Oh yeah.
Colon
It's right
Dasso
down
Lee.
there.
The
Right
man's
down
a
there.
fucking freak.
We
They're
need to,
bo-
like,
him
we
and
need to
Philip
have his
Mickles.
Twitter up on here or something.
Yeah, low key. I'm gonna make graphics for that too.
Yeah.
Not even like, no joke. Same with fucking.
Like-
I'm gonna
like
do that
have
shit for
sound
Philly
by-
and I'm gonna do both. I'm
Like
gonna
we
do
could
both.
have sound by
By you, and then I'll have the Twitter on the under me on the
Yeah.
left side.
And make sure you put the sound by then.
Jesse,
so people aren't trying to...
I make beat with cheeks. Oh well, there you go. Katie's 17. Jesse, be careful what you say. Let me know if you need to produce some music for you. I made a beat once. Jesse, I love you. Where did you get this graphic? Someone made it? Yeah, Quentin made it.
Quentin made this.
I wanted to fix it though because I think it's a little too bright. I don't like the like. I like what the graphic is doing.
Yeah.
I think that I want to make like the red like a really like a
purple.
kind of like a maroon like this mouse like man when you look at it there it looks like the same. It's a lot darker than that though. Like a much like a darker red and then instead of the white like a Discord gray. Like, you know, like a dark mode Discord gray?
Something that's like...
17 is legal, fart mouth. Well, maybe where you're from, not everywhere. 18's...
17 is legal here, too.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Why do you think we
Sick
have so
mouse
many
from
high
Office
school
Max, bro. Thanks, bro. It's $3. Fuck off, Sneaky.
Did you hear what?
I don't play PC games, you fucking R6 legend. What? What'd you say?
I said, why do you think we have so many high school pregnancies?
That's true. Quentin is crazy with the graphics.
Quentin
He
is
literally
crazy.
made this in like a day. Like, he saw what the old graphic looked like, and then he copy pasted that, and then made the animated part behind it.
Yeah.
What rapey state do you live in? South Carolina. Yeah, it's a pretty rapey
We
state.
live in the South.
I'm gonna be honest. Learn TV needs credits. Needs credit. They created some legends.
Yeah,
Facts, bro.
that's fair.
They got you, bro.
Yeah.
It's pretty
They got
much it.
us, like, doing
we
some bullshit.
barely count
we
as
barely
legends.
count.
Bro, if Learn TV has any credit at all, it's him and Aleem. If Aleem took that class, I don't know if he took that class.
Took it.
He might have. Knowing Aleem, he probably low-key did.
I don't know.
But I don't remember. If he took it, he took it
well, he
before me.
graduated with us, though. That's what
He
I'm
did,
saying.
but I mean, there were other classes with
Yeah.
there, so I don't know. But I feel like I would have known.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I
what I'm
kind of
saying.
knew him. Yeah, I don't
feel like
think
we
he took it.
would have had some overlap there.
Creighton is very versed in the age of consent. You really are. You knew that shit like fucking that. What's up, Creighton? What you been doing?
Well, you know
the
that
last
scene
4
from
years?
Age of Extinction, like where he whips out, like, in the state of Texas or whatever, if you have a pre-existing relationship, it's like the Romeo and Juliet clause or whatever. Like, that got me interested, so I looked up, like, every state's, like, law on consent and everything, because I was curious about if that was a legit thing. And it turns out it is.
Nathan, you're not stupid and short. You're just short. You're very smart. Bro, every state? Not every state. No, not every state.
The age of consent.
You guys
in
are right.
Cali
The
is
age of
18.
consent in Cali is 18.
It
I
is.
retire.
It
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Katie.
I
Come back
know
when
what
you're
state
18.
you live in, idiot. I was talking to the jailbait in the chat. Oh shit. Shit on. Really helped me more than any class I ever took. Facts. I mean, bro, isn't that why you started making beats? Philly? Isn't that like
Yeah,
you
like
literally started because
you said
Learn
he was
TV was
messing
like
around, right?
yeah,
And,
he
like,
wasn't really like touching it much. Where cups?
Did you get some coffee, man?
Yeah. So oh wait, I have a cup over there. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
use a new one.
fucking use what you got. Try and save the planet, Charlie. I thought you were about to pour some Red Bull in there.
Imagine just
I
pour
was
some
saying,
Red Bull in my
Jesus
coffee.
fucking Christ, how much sugar and caffeine do you need?
I need a lot, dude. I'm crazy.
Is there... is that a Westeros map?
Yes, it is. Yes, it fucking is. I got it for Christmas.
Oh. I've never been fucked in the ass.
This
What's
fucking
it
guy.
like? Did you
So-
enjoy it?
Oh my god.
That's what Katie said.
Katie, you're a fucking
Jesse.
legend, Katie.
Oh. Wow.
Bro.
Katie asked that to Jesse.
Oh shit, the honey is not mixing.
I was about to say, that honey looks...
It looks very at the bottom.
It's very much on the bottom.
Yeah.
You gotta break that shit up.
Yeah, I gotta let it mix into
The good thing about it is the heat will help it.
Yes.
You need some ice to go in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After, because it's really hot, it'll just make you hot. It'll make me hot watching you drink it. You know what I mean? And not in like a sexual way, just like in
Copenhagen
like,
retort.
a sweating way. I don't want to get really
I
sweaty
started trying to
watching
make-
you drink coffee.
I started trying to make music for my openings to the shows, and Jonathan was like, "Keep going," and I kept going.
That
such a
sounds
good-
about
That
right.
sounds about right. Yeah. Hey man, I can hear Jonathan. He's like, "Hey man, like keep doing that shit." You know?
Yeah, I love how Jonathan has like a weirdly like soft voice.
You see
even
him
though
and
he's,
you're
a
like, "There's
jacked
no."
dude.
Yeah, he's like a giant, like fucking jacked guy, and like he starts talking. He's like, "Hey man, how's it going? You know, like
Yeah.
how you doing today?"
He kind of reminds me
I fucking love
of
him,
Mike Tyson in like the early days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, low key.
Yeah.
No, Mike Tyson now minus the lisp.
Yeah.
Now Kith.
Yeah.
I fucking love that. What was that?
I don't know.
Is that Evie?
That's got to be Evie.
It's gotta be right. Probably. Hopefully.
Evie, what you drinking over there?
What,
Have a
Sneaky?
glass.
Why'd you at me? But David for y'all? Yeah, facts. David for us, Jonathan for you. Jonathan back in the day for some of the younger students, too.
Yeah. I met Jonathan when I was like fucking 8 years
Yeah,
old.
I
or
met him
something.
when
We
I
were
was, like,
talking about that. Like, and
11
it
or
was like
12.
a church Bible camp or something like that. And we were making like this video about like superheroes like beating. Or no, it was a scary movie. My bad. It was a scary movie. And like this killer was walking around killing people. And it was a scary movie at a church Bible camp that Jonathan helped us film.
Yeah.
And like, me and you were talking about this because we were trying to nail down like Jonathan's age. And like,
Oh my
even
God.
then,
This
when
guy's
I was 8,
ambiguous as Sneaky.
I was like, he's got to be like 30, right? You know what I mean?
And I was like, bro, try 50
I know,
something. Maybe
The man
60.
doesn't age.
He
That's
doesn't
the
age.
point.
The man is like ambiguous as fuck with age. Like he could be, if he told me he was 35, I would believe it. But
Yeah.
then he could also tell me he was 60, and I believe that shit too. He's like, there's a solid 25 to 30 year gap where he could be whatever age he like wants to tell us.
I hope he never tells us, and like we keep guessing. You know?
I hope we only find out when he dies, and I
Exactly.
hope that he dies in 75 years. And in 75 years, they say he was 175.
He was
I'm like,
born
what?
he was born in like 1920 something.
You call me jailbait. I end your career. Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
He said, what did I do to Katie? What did I do, Katie?
Wow.
I honestly think he's 50. Yeah, low key, I believe 50. I believe
I would
45
believe
to 50 is what I would guess personally.
Ooh, guess what?
What, dude?
We gotta give my mom a birthday shout out because like her birthday is gonna be this Friday.
Happy early birthday. We
Happy
should have waited
early-
till Thursday,
no,
but
no,
whatever.
no, no,
Creighton
no,
said
no,
it's
I want to tell her to her now because she would have been expecting it the day before her birthday. I've been trying to get ahead of shit this year.
You're right, Sneaky. Katie does have much to learn about Jesse.
But we should. Hey, let's both do the birthday song,
That's
like
good.
what you did to me on my birthday.
Okay.
Okay.
Not right
ready?
now.
Not right now.
It's Tuesday. We'll do it on Thursday.
No.
We'll do it on
Well, she
Thursday,
knows
which will be
it's
Friday because it'll be Friday at midnight.
Oh.
We'll do it on her birthday,
yes.
and then she'll hear it on her birthday
Because
because
like
I'll upload it immediately.
she's like one of our biggest fans.
Yeah,
and
she's
we
by
got to.
far our biggest. If she's
We
not
got-
our biggest, the only people that like are more of a fan of us is like maybe Snipes
And maybe Copenhagen.
and maybe Copenhagen.
Well,
They're
he
like the
kind of
only
hates
ones.
us though. so,
Yeah,
like-
Copenhagen like jokingly watches it. He doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't think he.
I
enjoys
think he
Hello,
watches us
Charlie. Hello,
ironically.
Yes, he does. He does this.
He's like,
so that
hey,
he can laugh.
he's like
He's-
at work with
he's-
his friends. And
He
he's
says
like, hey, watch
government.
these two
He's the guy at
idiots.
the FBI that's been tapping in.
Yeah.
He's like these motherfuckers. Guys, come here. Look
Yeah.
alive again. Like that's who we are.
Yeah.
What is that? Your 5th gallon of coffee this week? First of all, shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
Philly said happy early birthday. I guess to my mom.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Or me. He did just make me a beat.
Early, yeah. But yours
Bro,
is like
that shit
fucking
was
a year from now. It was good. It was really good. Oh, speaking of stuff that people have made for us, we got some fan art in
Oh my
today.
God.
We didn't talk about it at all.
Okay, I'll show this.
Yeah,
stream.
show it to
I'll
stream
pull it up.
in case they
So-
didn't see it.
By fan art, an IRL friend of Creighton and I, really Creighton, I haven't met her, who is a friend of someone who does watch the streams live, and or she was in
Kristen.
here. Yeah,
she was
Kristen, she was in here already.
She was in here the other day.
She-
She might be here right now.
Is there any some weird thing? Okay,
No, we're
let's
not.
make
I mean, it's basically.
sure- I meant, I was looking at my
podcast.
tabs. I was making sure there's no
Oh,
weird
oh.
shit on my tabs.
You were checking and make sure your Pornhub was closed. all the
Exactly. This
That's
is a
nice.
drawing of us where we both
Do
look
the
like
screen.
we both look like women. To
I,
me.
well, I think
little
it's
bit.
from one of our earlier streams.
Yes.
Not like so early, but
I hate that I must do this enough for it to look normal. Where I'm just doing this. Like I
Yeah.
can't believe I do
I
it
feel
that
like
much.
you heard a joke that I said. Like she took.
Or I'm
like
just
a-
like,
that had to be from like a thumbnail though, right?
Yeah,
we
where I'm
might
just
be able to
looking at you.
narrow that down.
why are we both Asian?
I think it just our eyes are closed. We're not Asian.
Oh, we're not. Thank you for clarifying that we're not Asian.
We're not Irish either.
That's true. Someone thinks we're Irish. This guy, look at these Irish guys.
Sneaky
that come
said,
in.
"Damn, Creighton kind of hot." Oh, she is here. Look, she
Yeah, there
coming.
she is.
Yeah.
Damn
out-
you, Charlie.
Shout out to
Wait.
K-West.
Why are y'all? There you go. Y'all be laughing in the picture.
We do. We always. Have you seen our thumbnails?
That's what
All
it
of them
be.
are us.
Why are you
laughing.
talking like this, Matt? Matt said, y'all be laughing in the picture. That's what it be. Why are you talking like that? So I'm going to read it as him. Y'all be laughing in the picture. That's what it be. No, you know what? No, now it sounds right.
Why is the Shirts Off podcast if y'all?
So you see, that's why we named it. We named it Shirts Off Podcast because you're not allowed to have shirts off on Twitch.
Exactly.
Because they fucking suck, says Sneaky. Sorry.
But we do have a Pornhub podcast that we're working on getting
I like
together.
to switch it up, you know?
And we'll let you know. We'll probably touch our nipples together.
Never know how I'm going to talk.
In the name of social
I am
distancing.
the wild card. I'm sorry. I love
It's
when
okay.
Matt talks. What about Pornhub?
I was saying like, we'll touch our nipples together in the name of social distancing when we get a Pornhub chat going on.
Can't really. Did someone say Plex Storm? Oh my god, Jesse, you and your fucking Plex storming.
I gay you, Matt. Is what Kristen said.
I gay you, Matt.
Well, Matt, you've been gayed.
You've been gay. What if you only showed the neck up? Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one, G. I didn't fuck my cat. I didn't. Okay, well, I was gonna keep reading your thing, but I don't want to read it anymore, Clem.
Oh, Clem's here.
Yes, he is. He said a thing in chat. And I'm not gonna read the rest because the second sentence is enough for me to
Clem's
stop.
a pretty big fan.
I
of
gay
us,
you
too.
too, Kristen says. Yes, he is. Clem likes you a lot. Clem likes you a
Yeah,
lot.
I was about
Not
to say,
Crim 6,
Crim-
popular Call of Duty streamer.
Creme de la crop, huh?
Oh, this is cool, but not as cool as the other thing. Tim, shut the fuck up, you evil monster. Hi, Creighton, says Clem. How long y'all gonna be on tonight? I love the podcast, not gonna lie. Bro,
probably
we
about,
just started.
Like 2 hours.
We'll
So
probably
like-
end
so
around,
like an hour and a half maybe from now.
yeah, maybe, probably
Yeah,
around
like
2
2
a.m.-ish. Like Eastern. Oh, you're here. What am I
Yeah,
saying?
he lives in our town.
I'll ban you, whole chat. Hashtag fuck Tim. Hey, Tim. Whoa, guys, too much Tim
Wow.
hate. Best mod. Whoa. Matt obviously knows where his... That's crazy. Sneaky. Look at that. He's not even going to... It's crazy, bro.
Go to bed,
Shut up,
Jesse.
Clem. I've come to the conclusion that this stream sucks. Well, Sneaky, you're hot, so I don't know where to go now. Tim, go spend time with your boyfriend. Go to bed, Jesse, old bitch. I added the old bitch myself. Wait, no, I think Charlie's the best mod, too. Whoa, relax, bro. Hold on, we're not...
Are you a mod in your own chat?
I'm a mod
That's pretty,
in other
like,
chats.
egotistical of you.
Well, I'm the channel... Never mind.
How dare you be a mod in your own
So
chat?
I've heard. That's the words on the streets.
Oh, I have a rant that I want to go into.
Okay, go to your...
Okay,
Oh, yeah, you wanted to talk about it earlier.
Yeah, so, I don't know, your opinion's probably going to be different on this, because yours is always, like, fucking, like... It's not even, like... It's so weird to me how your opinion will be, because, like, it'll be... I'll think it's one thing, and it'll be so left field, but still, like, against my opinion. I'm like, what the fuck?
Just say your thing, and we'll talk
So
about it.
anyways...
No, I don't like dogs. I'm sorry, go ahead.
What's your favorite cook? Imagine.
Oh, bro, I hope we have to get a shirt made one day with that on it.
Oh,
Okay.
but like
Go ahead.
my grandma has been washing my clothes like since I moved back in with them, and I ask her every time she does this not to do it because like she does it. I have a certain way I like to do my laundry, and she does it in this other way that I don't like. So I asked her politely not to, and she stopped for a while, you know. And then like I come in at night. Like, you know, ready to wash my clothes. So that way I have time to come back and throw them in the dryer and then go to bed and wake up in the morning and fold them. I was ready, you know? And I go to my basket and it's empty. And I can't find any of my t-shirts. And you know what she's done? She's
done
washed
your
them
laundry.
and folded them and put them in the wrong damn spot. And I need to calm down.
Oh no, I'm
Look,
Creighton. I got
look,
someone who loves me, who does my laundry.
Look, I get it. I love her. I understand it. I don't want her to do my shit because, like, she's old. She's older, and I don't want her to have to worry about it. I want to take care of my own stuff. I want to be independent, Charlie. I want to be
What a rough
able
life. What
to
I'm
go
saying, Jesse.
into my into where I live and like fucking do
Where you
my
also
part.
live.
You know what I mean? And do my part of taking care of the place
Right.
and taking care of the house. And god damn it, I can't. And it pisses me off because I have a
I
schedule
wanna go
and
to
a way to
Canada.
do my laundry.
Brokeback Mountain. I agree. So, dude, you've told me this before,
I have
and I
multiple
I
times.
have. You said like shit. He's gonna be mad at me, and I am. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. There's so many things to be mad about in the world.
I know.
And you
this is
shouldn't
one
be
of them.
no, you shouldn't be upset about your grandmother who doesn't. It's not like she's
She-
going
you've
skydiving.
seen- you've
She doesn't have a lot to do in the
seen
day,
her.
bro.
I know. No, I get that.
Let her
I
do
get
her
that.
thing.
No, she's fine. She just had knee surgery, and she's like walking around trying to do laundry and stuff. I'm
She's
like,
gonna walk
chill.
around and do other shit regardless.
I get.
Let her have something that gives her fulfillment.
I'm just gonna
She's your
hide my
grandmother.
clothes.
She lives with you. She's gonna hide.
I'm just gonna hide
She
them.
loves
There's no
you.
way around it.
Crane just triggered me, bro. Jesse. Something in Discord? What'd you send me, dude? What'd you send me now? I'm scared. Here is some Creighton, we got some
What?
fan art by Snipes. There's our fan art.
That's
Woo,
beautiful.
Look at it.
Why do you
It's
have
weird.
like your cat mouth?
What? That's
Did you
me.
see it?
You're the one with the cat. You're the one.
No,
with
no,
the
go
hair.
back, go back. You see what I'm talking about?
No, I'm the one with the cat. I have the cat mouth.
That's what I'm
Look at
saying.
you.
You have the cat mouth.
Oh, I thought you said, why do I have the cat mouth? I thought you said the words, why do I have the cat mouth? I thought you that's why you had it. But okay.
No.
I was about to say, I
You
have
just
the cat.
misunderstood what I was saying.
Yes, I did.
Your
I'll
big
split
cat.
this whiskey and you're... Oh, okay, spit. He said spit, not split. I started at 4:45. Oh my god. Well, okay. Also, old people having stuff to do or routine is a huge thing to keep
I get that. I
to
get
keep them
that.
healthy and happy.
But there's literally thousands
I've
of
got
other
some fan
things
art, too.
she could be
Oh my
doing.
God. Shut up, Charlie. You talk a lot. You're right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She has literally thousands of other things she could be doing. And she's like,
Thousands? She has
Thousands.
thousands of things.
yes. She has
Can you
like
name 100
she
things
has
that your
like
grandma
at least
Can
40
you name 50 things your
she
grandma
has like
would do?
40 plants
Say-
in her house.
Okay,
at
that's
least.
that's one thing.
That she
Watering
can
all the
water.
plants is one thing.
No,
You
no,
can't count
I
each
know.
one
I'm
as
not
one
counting
thing.
each plant as like,
Okay,
oh, she
count.
can water each one.
Give
she
me
has
20
her
things.
own laundry.
Give me 20 things your
She
grandma
has
does.
like the towels,
Laundry.
like the whole family towels that she can do.
Laundry. That's one thing.
Okay,
All the
okay,
laundry is
yeah.
one thing.
Fuck, I don't know.
A
What is it?
thousand things.
Thousand things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
1,000 things.
It's an
What's your
exaggeration. I'm proud
Yeah.
of it.
Look at your Discord. Oh, Jesus. Now Matt has sent us something.
What did Matt send us?
He
We're
sent
just
us some
getting
fan
fan
art.
art.
He sent us some fan art. That's what he sent us.
Let's see it.
Nope.
Why? What? Let me at
Nope,
least see
I already
it.
moved it. It's gone.
No, let me see it.
You
Come
may or
on.
may not appreciate my joke, but
Matt,
you miss
send it to
100%
me.
of the shots you don't take. Here, I'll show you. God damn it, Matt. Here's what fucking Matt. Here's what fucking Matt.
I love
put.
my elders, by the way. I don't want.
Here's Matt's fan art.
Woo!
Fan art.
Technically, it has to be a drawing of
Is
a
it
fan.
a penis? No, it's not. It's a fan.
Technically, it has to
Love
be a
your
drawing
elders,
of a
guys.
fan.
Evie, stop growling. Get up and here. Get in your chair. Be a cute dog. Oh, nice slide there, you turkey. Okay.
That was the power slide right there.
Says everybody. Hilarious. So funny. You guys are so funny with your laughing and you're attacking me. That was funny as fuck. LMAO.
That was funny. It was a good joke. That's on par with whenever we went to go see Carly's Parlay, which you didn't go to, Charlie, by the way.
Yeah, I'm a
And
bad
he
friend.
brought like bags of flour planted in dirt and said, "I brought Carly flowers."
Thanks, chat. Chat supports me. I feel that.
That was look. I've never
Charlie
seen
should take
anybody
notes
do that
from you,
before, and
Matt.
that was amazing. I
What?
love that. Like him bringing
That is
the flower.
pretty.
That
fucking
was
awesome.
amazing. I hope she has those like on the windowsill.
Oh,
and
she's
let them grow.
got it. Yeah, they're growing. They gotta grow. You gotta let them. You gotta let the flower grow.
Let the
Can
power
I send
go.
you something on Discord? Oh my god. Look, I will stop when they get bad.
Cock. Oh man. Oh hey, I had some stuff to talk about.
What, dude? What are your
Okay,
things? I know you have some more things. I know that you're like ready to talk about
Yes,
some shit.
today, or actually right now, the Titanic, 108 years ago today, would be making its final plunge. No, okay. It would already hit. It would hit the iceberg and then be like sinking right now. 108 years ago today.
Like in this moment. You mean.
Yes, and it makes
That's nice. That's nice to know.
It makes its final plunge around 1:30 a.m. today. Also, Abraham Lincoln got shot on the 14th as well. Was assassinated and then died immediately the next day. Or 2 days later, something like that. Do you think he pulled a Ron Swanson and was like, if something ever happens to me, I want all of my ex-wives rushed to my bedside so I can tell them to go to hell one last time? That's got to be a thing, right? I mean, look at Abraham Lincoln. What do you think his voice sounded like?
I've heard that it's like it was really soft.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a really quiet, soft voice. Like, it was very calm.
Would you consider like Ron Swanson's voice soft?
No.
No. Oh, I'm just
Not
imagining.
even a little bit. His voice is very round.
Is that your?
Hard even.
Is that your? Round and hard.
I hate him. Immediately the next day. That's what I say, bro. He's the worst. Died immediately the next day or 2 days later. Hi
So,
guys. Hey BZ.
It was immediate though when he died.
Right.
It was
Right.
That's the same thing happened to Van Gogh. But I think this is like 2 days later. Did you see, like, were you there when we watched that conspiracy video about, like, Van Gogh, like, and how, like, they're
Are he
not
still
sure.
alive? Yeah.
Well, no, and they're not sure. Well, they're not sure if he, like, actually, like, killed himself.
I don't know, bro.
You weren't there for that. We were at.
Does
Matt's
anyone know the
house.
direction this podcast is going, bro?
We're
No
talking
one has
about.
ever known
We're
where this
talking
podcast
about
is going.
assassinations and when people died. That's what we're talking about.
We talked about one. We talked
We're
about
talking
one.
about Van
and
Gogh
now,
right now. And
Okay,
this is
so-
suicide,
so-
or supposedly. You want to hear about it, or
Christ.
do you want to
Forget
hear about
Chris-
it or not,
Chris
Charlie?
Scared me to death, everything. Hello, Dilton.
Hello, Dilton.
I love you and miss you.
I missed you as well. But did you want to hear about it or not, Charlie?
You know what? Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
So-
Go ahead.
In the village where Van Gogh lived.
Like you started like you have this story of in the village where Van Gogh lived.
I have
Read it as the temple guy from what was the show? What was the show on Nickelodeon where they had to go through the temple and the temple of the hidden monkey or something. Remember that? Oh, what was that called?
Vaguely know what you're talking.
Guys, what was that called?
Temple of the Hidden Monkey.
It was something like that. There was like the temple with the stones and like it was like an obstacle course that you go through and you have to find all the stuff.
What?
Guys, please.
Was it like a live action show?
Yes, yes. It was
Like
awesome.
when they were doing like a weird game show phase.
No, Dilton. Temple. That's a game.
He said Temple Run.
What was it? Fuck.
BZ
Legends
said-
of the Hidden Temple, boys. That's
That's what you said at the beginning.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. Is that
Yeah,
what
you
it is?
said the Legend of the Hidden Temple. And
Barracuda's
you're like, what's
goat
that
team.
called?
Temple Run 2.
Is
Goddamn.
there a Temple Run 3?
Legends of the Hidden Temple. Read it in that voice.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
No, tell your story
Oh,
in that voice.
I don't know with the voice. I haven't heard.
You just did
I haven't
it.
watched the show.
The Legends of the Hidden
Oh,
Temple.
okay.
You basically did it.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
like that hard.
Okay. Well, so anyways, in the village where Van Gogh lived, there was a cube. No, I'm just kidding. But that's a Transformers
I
1
know.
reference for anybody who didn't pick up on. They know not where it comes from. No, but like, so where he
I can't do his
lived,
voice.
there was boys that would like pick on him and stuff. But like, it was like they had like a weird kind of relationship. Like, whenever he would go out painting and stuff, they would make fun of him and be like, Van Gogh, you're so weird, and like, fuck you, and like, just kind of like, they were like probably about 12 or 14, and he goes out into the field to go paint, where like they're like he went out to paint and then shot himself.
And then they go out there and they push him over. They say, "Ha, loser!" and they
Well,
run away.
The
So
thing
you suck.
is, like, at the time, cowboys were like huge in America, and they had just returned from America and like an actual like revolver. And
They think someone killed him.
well, they think that like maybe they're making fun of him, and things got out of hand, and they shot him, and he came back to town saying that he had shot himself to cover for the boys.
Oh, like because they were children or something.
Yes,
I get
yes, and like and it's so weird because whenever he went out to go paint to the field, and people went out the next, like after he had died or after they found him to get all his stuff and collect it, all of his painting stuff, his easel, all of his equipment was gone, and they could never find the gun.
Damn.
Yeah, so like they think that's what happened, and the boy who had the gun, like they had come back from America, like was never seen around town with it again after that.
So maybe Van Gogh was like a cool ass dude who saved some kid who shot him by accident or something.
Yeah.
That's
And
pretty.
that
lit.
changes, like, I like that better than, like, he was
Him killing himself.
extremely depressed and, like, killed himself,
That's awesome.
Yeah. See, I was getting there.
You were. That was a good story. That was a good story, Creighton. And
Yeah.
you said it
Golf
well
clap.
too. Golf clap.
Yeah.
Golf clap. Everybody, golf clap.
Yeah.
Sneaky says, the names of these teams were the Red Jaguars, the Blue Barracudas, the Green Monkeys, the Orange Iguanas, the Purple Parrots, and the Silver Snake.
That sounds like some total Drama Island bullshit.
Looky a little
Yeah.
bit, yeah. That show was great too.
That show is good, too.
The first 2 seasons were fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah. Kayla said BuzzFeed Unsolved did the video on it that we watched. Yeah. That BuzzFeed Unsolved video I actually liked a lot. I haven't watched them in years, and the last time I watched them, I hated them, so.
Thanks
Making
for
progress.
not butchering it. There
Thank
go.
you.
You didn't
Thank
butcher it, apparently.
Do
That's
I
good.
normally butcher things?
Not things you shot, because you can't shoot shit. Oh, you don't hunt.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to say that. Oh, I'm scared.
But you know what, though? I'm a great storyteller, or so I've been told. Because I told it. And I told it great. Are you just looking at memes while I talk?
I was sent memes, and I was looking at
I was
them.
about to say, you're
I thought
tuning me out
I
just
was
to look
fan
at memes.
I was not tuning you out. I just don't know what you said.
Exactly, that's what tuning me out.
Just worried if it chills, it's not productive. Bro, Dylan, I haven't heard from you, bro. It's pissing me off. What have you been doing during this quarantine where you can't be in here?
Honestly.
How dare you? Do you have some kind of essential job or some shit? Like Sneaky? Fucking mailman?
Did you see the article?
There's a clip of Sneaky on Twitter where he has a 1v5 comeback in Rainbow Six where he kills 5 people. It's like just him alive and he kills all 5 of the
I
guys in
think
the
I've
team.
seen it.
Yeah, and his teammate types, "You just got 1v5 by a mailman." and like everyone in the call, like, because he types, he doesn't say it out loud. He types that and it sends, and they all take a second to read it, and everyone fucking loses their shit, bro. It's one of the greatest clips. Sneaky, can you send it to me?
Oh, man.
Please send it to me. I want them to hear Toxie fucking lose his shit. Like,
I
he
want
can't even
to
breathe.
see it, too. Like, I think
It's-
I think of a different
I think
clip.
I've shown you. Yeah, let me find it. Okay, cool. It's so good.
While he's looking for that, did you see the article I sent about us essential workers potentially
I
getting
saw
a
it. I didn't read it.
$25? Okay,
$25,000.
$25,000.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
$25.
Yeah,
That's not
imagine
that great.
you all did a good job. Here's
Here's
$25.
a $25 gift card
to Applebee's.
Not even that, like somewhere where like here's a $25 gift
to
card
Walmart
to McDonald's or some shit.
or to the store you work at.
Yes. Oh.
Did I
that's
tell you
nice.
about that? Like Home Depot does that apparently. Like their Christmas bonus is like a $10 gift card to Home Depot, and they can't use their 20% off discount with it. Right?
I work at a Whole Foods. I work 5 days a week. but less hours than before all this. Ah, understood. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry for calling you out in front of everyone like that and
Yeah.
being a bad
Whole Foods
streamer.
is nice though. That's a nice.
I've never been to one. Is it
It's
nice?
it's all organic.
Yeah,
stuff,
I know that. I just is it nice though? Like the
Yeah,
store
like
itself
they're
is cool?
very clean.
Do we have one anywhere near us at all?
There was one in Rock Hill, I think. Or
I'll take a
Charlotte.
$25 gift card to Applebee's. Yeah, you will.
Dude, we could get
You
two
go
for
every
25.
fucking night, or did.
We could get a 2 for $25 meal. Me and you double dating. Look at that.
Do it again. Talk more shit.
Okay, so like.
I
but
miss you, and you're awesome, Dilton. Fucking.
I'm
you,
gonna
got
skim.
him.
I'm gonna skim this article real quick and get back to you. with
The
whatever.
$25,000
Yes.
one. Okay. Not that good. Wait, what's not that good, Taylor?
Essential workers we could have.
We didn't play well today, and I didn't have a good time. Wait, did you add him? Ah, yes, he did. He added him up there. Dude, the tournament was crazy today, and I'm not gonna say certain shit because it's not really my place. But if you were there, I unfollow now. Later, Katie. Wait, why? What did we say? I haven't been on a date in 3 years. Damn, Taylor, that's crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, did. Yeah, did exactly. Hashtag trip. Oh my God. Tough. Yeah, tough. Bro, Nico dropped 95 kills. Nico, I think, he was at the very least, he was in third place. I think he was in second place overall kills in the whole tournament. The man is a fucking god, bro. Nico's a legend. Just that time of the okay. Well, there you go.
Okay, so
The
do you
guy
want
who
like
beat
a
him had 116 kills. What?
do you want like a quick synopsis?
Sure.
Okay, so basically they're like these workers like grocery store, healthcare, postal people, essential workers. They're talking about putting together this thing called like a heroes fund. It's a proposal right now, so it's not like in the stages of getting like made legitimate or anything.
Yeah.
But so they're talking about at the most it would be $25,000 we would get, and at the lowest it'd be like $5,000 to $10,000. And they're saying, you know, they look out for us. We should look out for them, and they would make the minimum wage for like essential workers $13 per hour. On top of that,
Damn.
yes. So and let's see, it looks like I'm looking to see if there would be any health.
Oh my
coverage or
God! Can you
anything.
imagine the fucking backlash that's gonna have though?
What
Like,
do
you
you
don't
mean?
think my job's essential? Like once all this, clears
That's
the desk,
fair,
like there's
but I
gonna be a lot
mean-
of jobs that are like air quotes essential that people are like, your job isn't essential, you fuck. Like
would
where it's
you-
like $7.25 is the current minimum wage at least
Yeah.
here.
Mhm.
So you're talking about jumping that up $6 an hour,
Mhm.
not 50 cents, not $1, $6 fucking dollars.
But that's nationally though, and I imagine
Yes.
like if for a base minimum wage, like it would be different for each state. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
there's
that's
there's
what I'm
no
saying.
federal minimum wage, is there? Or
I
is
think that's what
$7.25 the
725
federal?
is. I
Okay.
think, but I'm not sure. I don't know that
Okay.
for sure.
Or is
That
that-
might-
is that
it
depends
might be
state by state?
I don't know. It probably is state by state.
We don't know enough about this.
We don't know anything about
But,
this. Really.
like,
we
the-
know what ours is. That's
yes,
all we really
yeah,
know.
but the
'Cause we were paid that for
main
years.
point is like this is a proposal right now, and we don't really know. But it sounds pretty good. I like it. But I do believe you're right though. There will be probably backlash from it, like about people being like, "What's essential?" You know what I mean? But I mean, I feel like the pandemic's really revealed like what we as a society need to actually continue functioning, and the real people who would argue about it would argue later on down the line. But I feel
Yeah.
like it's all about like putting things into perspective.
Perspective is definitely the key. It's just gonna be one of those giant fights that begins in culture. Like this'll take something's place, but still it's gonna take up space in what we talk about as a fucking nation and all kind. I'm hoping it ends up being a positive step overall, but bro, I don't fucking know. Bro, tell me why when this started, Whole Foods told us there was a
Oh.
big surprise coming for our stores.
Dylan, I
Surprise
can
day
send
comes.
you the link.
They got us fucking tiny Jimmy John sandwiches. We all thought it would be a bonus. That's fucking stupid.
Wow.
There's a great, bro, you know that meme where there's like the giant water tube with the water coming out and the guy puts tape on it?
Yeah.
I saw one where it was like the water was like
Oh, the
minimal
yeah,
wage
yeah.
employees
That's
and
like-
the other one was the managers and the tape was pizza party.
Yes. Or I saw one where it's the guy, like the essentials employee, like the hand drowning.
Yeah.
Like the manager being like, high-fiving the hand with like
As it
a
was-
pizza party.
Yeah, no, I love that one too.
Oh man.
So, let's riot. Yeah, let's just riot. Easy.
But to be fair, like, you know, I've talked to like some of like the manager, not like the main store managers, but like some of the managers I work with, especially late at night. And a lot of times, all they can do is like, you know, do like buy everybody food or drink on the company's time, you know, because there's only so much they can do without like, because one of them actually got in trouble recently for helping like
Letting everyone get drunk and have sex at Food Line.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh shit.
But no. But like he was doing like this thing where like, you know, he would like help like let people make food, like they would buy like pizza and stuff in like the deli ovens, and like he got in trouble for that, I think, or something along those lines. The point is like they pretty much have to like keep within a narrow set of rules as well, like even more so I think than like you know, like your store managers or like your district managers and stuff. But I don't know how like the hierarchy works.
What's the craziest story you've heard of something in terms of like someone who tried to do something good for their employees but they kind of like fucked it up? Have you ever heard of some like crazy shit? Because I heard that there was a guy that worked at Walmart like in the West Coast somewhere.
Yeah.
Who like he took like everyone on a day where like apparently there's a day that Walmart closes like all together for a whole day.
Probably
And he
Christmas, right?
maybe, but I mean a lot of Walmart stay open on Christmas. Ours does. Or did this year. I mean, it does a lot of
No,
times.
on Christmas Day.
On Christmas Day. I went on Christmas Day.
What?
I've gone on Christmas Day to Walmart a bunch of times.
Like what time?
Like, early in the morning. Like, you know,
Well,
like
they close
Christmas
at
morning.
6, though.
6 p.m.?
6 a.m.
6 a.m. on Christmas
Yeah.
Day?
Yeah, they close
No,
at
not that
6.
early. I'm talking like we got up and it was daytime and like went and got Christmas presents
Oh.
because we're,
That's weird.
like, you know, we took
Well, it's-
forever to get presents.
Tell your story.
Gotta stop eating beetles. Anyway, this guy, she eats beetles.
Mm-hmm.
This guy took like, now like I don't know how he even had the fucking balls to ask everyone who worked for him,
Yeah.
but he asked everyone if they wanted to go to a strip club, and a lot of people were like, yeah, and he took his fucking like
coworkers
to a strip club, like his underlings, like he was the manager, and he got in a whole bunch of trouble because he wasn't allowed to do that.
What was the trouble?
Like one that some of the people were kind of young, maybe not. I don't know if they were
Not
of age
of
or
age.
not, maybe not, but I think you have to be to work at Walmart at all. But also,
well, you have to be 16 to work at Walmart.
oh really?
Yeah.
16?
Yeah.
Damn, then
At
maybe
least
something
here.
like that.
At least
But also
here.
because
Oh,
it's
yes.
just like not an ethical, okay thing to do in terms of like what you reward your company for, or your employees, or
Walmart-
something like that.
Walmart's very like strict on like really weird policies. Like they
Yeah.
changed their policy a couple of years ago, and I know it's because like my dad works for Walmart, like for their distribution center, and they changed their policy to where like you can't hang out with like anybody outside of work. You know what I mean? Like not even like say it's like one manager with another manager. Like y'all can't have like outside of work relationships at all, like of any kind, friendship, anything. You know what I mean? And it kind of sucked because my dad had some pretty cool friends that he used to hang out with then, before all that. And they changed their policy to where, like, if they found out you were doing that, like, you could get wrote up or, like, even possibly face termination. You know? And I think that's weird. But, you know, like, even here, the store that we have in town, like, the whole you having to be 21 to buy alcohol, if everybody you're with isn't also 21, they won't let you buy the alcohol.
That's how it was. Well, it was kind of like that in Vegas.
Mhm.
Like they won't even serve you water
Really?
if you're under 21 in Vegas. I went up and asked for water, and they said we can't.
Wow.
And I was like, really? They're like, yeah, you have to be 21 to get anything. You can't get anything unless you're 21.
Well, good thing we're
Because
past
it's on.
that.
Because, yeah, true. But I asked him why. He said, well, they have cameras everywhere, and if they find out that you're 20 and I gave you anything, and you already drink it, and there's no way to tell, and say it's hours from now where it could have got out of your system, it's like that. Like you could just have. I could have given you something, and and then there's not really any way to tell otherwise, and then they don't know what to do with me, and I get put into fucking limbo in terms of whether I can work or not, and then they make all these assumptions and watch the video and decide if the people you were hanging out with look drunk, and then they'll just have it guilty by association and all this other shit.
It's like a whole process.
And I was like,
to
I guess that's
information.
pretty smart,
Yeah, I mean, like, if I take the risk, at all. But that's. I wonder how that works. Like, say if you have like a daughter or like a son, you know what I mean? That's not. Of
Send it to me,
age.
Sneaky.
Like, and obviously, like, if they're a toddler, do they still enforce that rule, or like, you know what I mean? Because you can't leave like your baby or something in your car to go into Walmart to buy alcohol, you know?
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, when I turned 21 and was always buying beer for the poker games, because they would ask me to buy it on the way to the poker game, and I'd be like, yeah. Like, I'd have like 4 cases of Bud Light, like the big crate like cases, you know, with like 24 packs in it, or 24 cans.
Like the bottles?
No, the cans.
Okay.
Like but the big wide boxes.
Yeah.
And like the tall cans. And I'd have 4 cases, and they wouldn't even wait till I got to the register.
Mm-hmm.
They would like see me with a list and a bunch of Bud Light, knowing that I was there shopping, and be like, "I need your ID now." Like as I'm in the aisles, and I was like, "Okay." And I remember one time it was crazy. I got stopped 5 times in Walmart before getting to the register by different employees.
See what I mean?
I mean, right now I look like a fucking 17-year-old. You
Yeah.
know, like 4 or 5 days when it kind of comes in, it'll start to make more of a difference. But right now I look like a fucking child.
I wonder
look like a teenager.
Because like what part of it that might be with that is like, you know how we have like a lot of small town like convenience stores and stuff here, and what they'll do is whenever stuff like that goes on sale, or like if their truck is running late and they don't have like the supplies like beer and stuff, they'll send like their kids into Walmart or places like Food Lion, Walmart, to go and buy like a bunch of shit that they can resell at their store.
Yeah.
You know, they'll just jack up the prices a little bit. But
Isn't that illegal? Price gouging?
it's illegal, but I know people that look the other way with that kind of stuff. Not at Food Lion, but like at other stores.
Yeah.
You know, like I know for sure, like it definitely some places here in Lancaster. But the way it was explained to me, because I asked about it, because I'm friends with somebody who works at like another store, not Food Lion, but like a different, like I can't remember. I'm not gonna say what store it is.
Yeah,
but, like,
obviously.
I asked about it, and I was like, you know, like, why do you do that? You know what I mean? Like, if it's like an illegal thing, and they're like, well, we bring business into the community, they bring business in the community, and we both like kind of feed off of one another in a way. Like you know, it's like kind of like giving a way of like giving back. At least that's how it was explained to me.
Yeah,
in a way
that's
of,
the way
like,
you put it, so it doesn't sound horrible.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough about like small town economics to really.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know what I mean? Because like for all I know, he could have been just like fucking telling me the truth. You know? I mean, it's not like something that like I'm gonna like do a shit ton of research on. You know, if you tell me it helps both your businesses out, more power to you. You know? Because the way I see it is like they're gonna go in there to that convenience store, see that the price is like expensive, and then go down the road to where the price is cheaper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're making a buck off of selling it, and then it's in a way it's like reverse marketing for them to come back, you know, or go down a little bit further down the road to the cheaper place. You know, it's a win-win for that.
I definitely know
business.
some places around here that do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Where it's
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
especially with water nowadays.
Oh
Bro.
my god, dude.
There's fucking 20. I get a pack of water at Walmart. I get 42 bottles of water for $2.53.
Mm.
42 bottles of water. That pack over there, I spent like $3 on. You know, and it's like 32 or something. It's not the worst. It was all that they had at the moment because everyone's selling out. The fucking gas stations around here will have like 15 crates of water at the front, like 20 bottles of water for $12.
Oh yeah.
Because they know places
Well, that's
are selling
not
out.
just here. That's
I know, but
that's,
still, that's
like
fucking
when I was doing
nuts.
landscaping in Colombia, there was this one day I was so fucking thirsty, Charlie. Like I was dying. You know what I mean? And we went by this gas station. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna buy a case of water just to like stick in the cooler in the back of the truck and like be able to drink while we're cutting grass and stuff. And I walked in there, and like a case for like a 6-pack of water was $8.
Jesus.
Yes.
6-pack of water?
In Colombia, yeah. And I said, fuck that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not buying that.
Sorry, my
No,
roommate.
no, you're fine. I think it was like a Circle K or something like that. And I was like,
Fucking Circle K. Yeah, Circle K. We hate you over here.
Circle
over
K,
here in
look,
our on
Circle
the Shirt
K,
Talk podcast.
I've never had a good experience at a Circle K.
Damn, bro, really coming
Like,
at him? Check
Look,
Twitter.
honestly, like now, the more I think about it, I've only ever been to like 3 in my life, right? And one time, I walked in to buy a pack of cigarettes for something, for someone. Oh, did you find
Oh
it?
shit, it's so loud. I don't have my headphones on, so it's just bad quality right now. I'm gonna let it load for a minute. See if it like.
Oh, okay.
see if
I'm
it
gonna tell my
loads up.
Circle K story.
Yes, do that.
Okay, so like the first time I ever went into a Circle K, I was buying a pack of cigarettes for my ex at the time. Well, we were dating at the time. That's my point. And I walked out the door, and it was just, I just happened to, like, realize it was the wrong pack of cigarettes. So, I didn't even get 2 feet out of the door. Like, the person at the cash register could see me. And I turned around, and I was like, hey, you gave me the wrong pack of cigarettes. Can I get, like, the right kind? Because you gave me the wrong kind. And the person was like, oh, no, I can't. Like, because, like, you walked out the door. So, like, you had to buy a whole other pack. I was like, I mean, you just saw me. Like, I literally, like, didn't even get 2 feet out the door. And, like, I had to buy, like, a whole ass other pack. And I was like, fuck Circle K, you know what I mean? Then, another time I went to a Circle K, like,
wait, you got multiple Circle K?
I told
like,
you, like,
stores?
every time I've been to a Circle K, Charlie, like, I've had an awful experience, you know what I mean? And, like, the other time I went to a Circle K was, like, the water thing, where it was fucking $8 for a 6-pack, and I was like, fuck that, you know what I mean? Like, and then, this time was more recent, because it was back when me and the boys were going out to a bar a lot in Charlotte.
The boys.
And I had to pee, like, I had to pee really, really bad. So we pulled out the Circle K to get some gas, and I go up to the door, and, like, I'm like, hey, can I use the bathroom? And he's like, nah, it's closed or whatever. Then this homeless man comes up to me and starts, like, asking me for money and stuff. It was just an all-around bad experience. And it was like,
so that wasn't as much their fault as it was.
Yeah,
like,
well, the bathroom thing was their fault. Like, who closes their bathroom after?
Yo, Sneaky, can you email it to me? Like, do you have it? In, like, is it a thing you can email? Because if I download it, the quality will be, like, perfect, you know? Because I'd rather show it like... Yeah, because, like, Twitter murders the fucking quality. It doesn't look good at all. Like, it really does. Like, it's garbage. It, like, doesn't even look good.
Sneaky said Twitter murders quality.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. He sent me the thing, the clip that he sent me.
Tilton said, Charlie.
Hello, is that? Yes, it is. I shaved. Shut up, Tristan. Let me see. Okay, try and here. I'll Discord DM you my my email address.
Discord DM.
Discord DM.
Let's see here. What else we got on the agenda?
Your name is right there. I think it's probably better to email me either way, because if you email me, excuse me, guys, if you email me, I'll be able to download it. Only an hour into stream, and we're already shit talking big companies. I like it.
Yeah. So you want to hear about my first Food Line story?
Don't
this
do
is kind of like the
Nitro.
flip coin of it.
Sure.
Okay, my very first Food Line story ever. Okay, this one's not. I'm not going to talk it up. Never mind. I'm just gonna go straight into it. So this one isn't really like a funny story. This is more like just like my experience. So when I first went in...
This is going to sound like an asshole thing? It's not. How long is this story going to be?
It's not going to be long.
Okay.
But I mean, like, when I first started at Food Line, I didn't have anything. You know what I mean? Like, I was living with somebody I was dating at the time. Like, you know, my parents were talking to me. I didn't have a vehicle. I didn't have anything. And my friend Kendra was working at Food Line. And she... like help me get like an interview and stuff. So I go in for the interview and everything, and it goes like really, really well. You know what I mean? Like, and then like at the time I just wanted to stock, and they're like, yeah, you know what? Like, we're gonna put you on the front end, and like, you know, we're gonna have you work a cash register, even though you never worked a cash register before. It's like, fuck, I did too good. Damn it. and then you gotta work down. You gotta, yeah,
like,
I should have downplayed myself. I should have been like, oh, I fucking hate working a cash register. You know what I mean? And they're like, no, I'll be all right. And I was like, no, I'm nervous. Don't put me up here. And they're like, look, I had this moment with one of my managers where, like, she was talking to me. She was like, no, like, I think you should do this. I think, like, you know, that, you know, you have this quality about you that, like, you can connect with people. You can talk to people, and they'll, like you and appreciate you. I mean, you got me and this other guy who was in the interview to like you within, like, 5 minutes of talking to you.
You're a very nice, like... person. Like, you're very, like,
nice
personable. Like, you're a very, like, you're a people person. It's just your friends that hate you.
My friends that hate
Jokingly. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you just say shit that is so ridiculous sometimes, and we go nuts because of it. And, like, Copenhagen gets it. And, right. Right.
Right.
Charismatic. There you go.
Yeah.
Charismatic.
But
I have problems in interviews. I have a resting bitch face. True. And I'm very monotone. They always think I'm angry. That's also cretinism. That's true.
I will forever appreciate everything that
I will forever be like appreciate.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I will forever appreciate the opportunity that like Josh and Candy like helped me to have at Food Line. You know what I mean? Because like I had nothing.
No sneaky.
I had nothing when I started working there, and because they taught me into like working on the front end and everything, and doing what I'm doing now, like I'm fucking in the office. You know what I mean? Like I talk.
You fuck in the office? That's
yeah,
not okay,
I fucking
Craig.
in the
You
office.
can't fuck in the office. That's illegal.
I fuck everybody in the office.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but anyways, like I'm
16-year-olds work.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I don't know.
Oh
Fuck.
shit.
I don't- I don't-
Oh whoa. What's that attitude? Oh, he's fucking up.
It's legal in
That's
Florida.
fucking dope, Creighton. Hell yeah.
But like what I mean is
Food
like
Lion? You mean fuck lion. What the fuck did I come back to?
But like what I'm saying is like it's like to look back because I'm coming up on 2 years being at Food Line now. To look back at how far I've come like in just 2 years, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Like,
you really
it's-
have like risen through the ranks of that place.
Exactly, and like not just in like at that place. I feel like the working there
What
has
about
like
what?
changed the way I think too, like outside of work. You know what I mean? And like helped me to be like a more positive and better person than I was before. You know?
Talk to chat for a second. Sneaky, if you tried to email it, it did not email. Hold on, let me refresh real fast just to double check. It did not email.
Just
Um,
to say, can I have a job?
Graydon, can I have a job? Talk to chat. I have to go pee and also cut the
Okay.
hose off that is filling the pool.
Okay. Why is it overflowing?
I just said it's about
Is it your hose being in the pool?
Yes, my dick is hanging.
Well, I was talking about like your hose, like your women.
Both.
This guy cut his hose and his penis off.
And
What's your question, Dilton? I'm so curious. Matt said drain the hose and stop another. Oh, man. Hose be like that sometimes. Hose be hose. Bros before hose. That's a thing. You guys are my bros. I love you guys so much. Like, look at all the people that are here today. Is that no? Oh, that's not a no, Tristan. Like, if you're serious, like, hit me up, DM me. Like, I'll hook you up. We're especially right now. Like, we're in such like a need for people, but like, I'm kind of concerned about what's gonna happen like after we fucking like after all this COVID-19 stuff ends. But I feel like if you can work your way up there, then come on, if you are you just not working? Are you not doing what you? I thought you were working somewhere else. I'm sorry, I'm messing up my words, but let's see. Can you text me again and I'll hit you up? Yeah, I think I'm still friends with you on Discord. Either Discord or like one of those fucking things. I'll hit you up after the podcast, okay? Just I'll have Charlie remind me, okay? Let's see. What did you want to ask me, Doughton? Oh, Creighton. Is it okay to be a simp? Jesse, I think it's good for Jesse to be a simp. You know what I mean? If that's what you want to be in life, then that's what you should be.
who wants to be what in life?
Jesse apparently was a simp, according to Dilton. And Dilton was like, is it okay to be a simp? And then he added Jesse. And I said, it is okay for Jesse to be a simp. If that's what he wants to be.
It is okay for Jesse to be a simp,
Yeah.
and he is.
I mean, I'm not, personally.
Wow,
That's not my taste in, like, people. Hey, will you make a note for me to reach out to Tristan after the podcast about, like, the Food Line thing?
Mm-hmm. Got you.
Thank you. Just put it in the Discord, I guess.
I was working at Google, but they fired me because I got injured twice back to back. That sounds like them.
Damn, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. What happened? Do you mind me asking? Like, what kind of injuries?
He broke his dick.
Let's get into your
He
medical
broke
history.
his dick.
Let's get into your
He was
very
fucking
private.
too hard.
Too
Thank
Good.
God the smart host is back. Jesse, I'm barely
Wow.
a host or smart.
I think
neither.
I think he's just mad because I spoke the truth.
Oh, almost said your name, Sneaky. Okay, here we go. So, wait, can I download? Okay, there we go. Download.
All right, so we should have that video up soon. That video
Yes.
we've been trying to get for almost an hour now of Sneaky.
Why are you saying it like that?
Oh my God!
So loud.
Jesus.
Let me cut that down.
Adjust,
Wait, is that gonna?
adjust.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not.
that's
okay,
very
that's
loud.
pretty loud too.
Yeah.
We might have to just deal with it, and luckily,
So everybody,
It's
turn your
pretty-
volume on your monitors really low.
no, it should be low for them because of the
Oh, so
desktop
it's
audio,
like
and they
us.
can adjust it anyway.
So, it's us that has it loud.
yeah, so here we go. Oh, wrong thing. That was the old graphic.
It's still back there.
So this is Sneaky shooting, and this is where he'll say it.
okay.
And 1v5.
1v5 by a mailman. and His friend, our friend Toxic, I was eating and started fucking laughing like a maniac in the middle of eating. That's why you hear him like muffled.
Oh god.
Deliver magazines by day,
What?
1v5 by night. I fucking love that clip.
What terrible ass game is that?
It's a great game, is what it is. Rainbow Six Siege. Fucking Toxic. Jesus Christ. That's what I was saying, bro. He's so loud.
Oh,
And I
man.
couldn't bend over. Oh, hold on, wait. I broke my toe, and the toenail was completely ripped off.
Dude,
Me
that's what happened to
too!
you.
Want to see? I can't show it on Twitch, but
You can show the
I'll show you later.
toenail.
I can show that. I kept the toenail because I'm cool.
Hold on 1 second, Tristan. He's gonna get the toenail.
I'm gonna get my toenail. Look, guys. Look, guys, it's my toenail. Look, guys, it's my toenail.
It's his toenail. It looks like
It's my
a
big
rock.
toe. The whole thing fell off.
Now it's the size of your
Thumbnail. It's about half as big as my actual toenail. It got a lot smaller once it was no
Tristan
longer
said,
alive.
"Let's share toe pics. I'll send you on Discord."
Yes. I hate this. I'm sorry.
You ever
I'm
chew
sorry,
on
Matt.
it like it's your finger?
You ever no. Oh, why'd you say that? That was the second, but the
Matt
first
said,
one
"I
hurt
hate
my
this."
Yes, he did. I hate this. No, God, please, no.
Oh God.
Disgusting. Absolutely
So-
disgusting.
So, what was the other injury that happened?
He
Tristan?
said his back. He
Oh,
said he hurt his back.
what
He
did
said he
do?
couldn't
Like,
bend
he
over
pulled it- Oh, wow.
because of it. I don't know
I
what he
thought
did.
the toe thing was part of that. Like he couldn't bend over because of the toe.
No.
Like somehow his back.
Read
is
the
torn.
chat, bro. He
I
said
don't
it.
know. Read between the lines.
Or just read the messages that he said, because that's all he had
That's
to
a
really
lot
do.
you're asking me to do, Charlie, and I
Oh
really
my
don't
God.
appreciate it.
Why are you the way you are?
Check your Discord, Charlie, and show Creighton. Oh, I want to see
Topek?
Mix it.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
Topig. I love that Pokemon.
Oh, fuck.
Let me see.
Me,
Let me see.
bro.
Let me see.
Oh, my dick. Oh, I feel it in my
That's
dick.
not bad.
But look at the look how much of the nail is look the red, the blood.
if I may describe it to stream,
fuck.
there's
Good
a
meat,
little bit
Creighton.
of blood on top
Right.
of the toe, and then there's like a little bit of the toe left, like at the bottom, and like the blood's just gushing out of like this nub of a toe. There's just no toe left. I mean, like, you know, and Charlie's in the background dancing or something like that. That's pretty much shot for shot what the pig is.
Oh, dude, my dick.
Yes.
You ever see something so like it hurts your dick?
Yeah.
like when you see something like graphic.
We were talking about that the other day. There was something that we were both like, "Oh God, that hurt us." Like,
Right in our dick.
what was that? Do you remember?
I don't remember. We saw something pretty.
Oh,
pretty fucking
was
broad.
it the whole putting like the toothpick up your toe?
Oh,
and then
yep.
kicking the
Oh,
door?
stop. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yep.
Ugh.
That shit was.
That
was
image kind of explains why blood is called crimson. That shit is bright. That was some pretty bright blood. That was some red blood.
bright. Dylan said, "What the fuck am I listening to?"
Bro, I don't know. We're
Dylan, this
weird.
is the podcast now. You would know if you were here.
Yeah, it's wow.
I'm just kidding.
Creighton's shooting shots, bro. Creighton's attacking.
I was just
dude.
giving a little shot across the bow.
Right. Right.
No direct hits.
Can I share it in Discord?
You should share it in Discord.
Like in the. I mean,
Oh, share it in the cursed content channel of Cyclops Dad.
there you go.
Because I know you're there.
Yeah, but don't put
At-
don't
at
put it in
me
my podcast.
and add
Discord.
it
No one
at-
talks in
at
there already.
Charlie.
I don't want them to
And
not
then,
talk more than they don't. God damn it.
By the way, Katie, if you're still here, I haven't messaged you back because, like, I fucking have been busy. But I will get
I've been
back
busy.
to. But
I
I'll
don't do shit. But I've been busy.
No, I did. Look, so. Oh, I didn't tell you about what I had to do today. So, like, today I went in at 5 at work and started cleaning for like 6 hours.
At work?
Yes, because you
What'd
have
you
to
have
have
to clean
somebody
up?
to clean the belt every time there's a customer that comes through. And like 80% of that I spent like counting people at the door because people had to take their breaks and stuff. It's like the most weirdest like managed stuff going on right now. Like, and it's not on management or anything. It's just like we're living in such a weird time as far as like all these new jobs we've basically had to create from scratch. You know what I mean? Because now we have somebody that cleans for like 5 to 6 hours every day, and we have people that stand by the door and count how many people come in for 8 hours a day. Like just one person just standing there hitting a button on their phone, and they get paid like up
That's
to
nice.
30 hours a week. You know what I mean? Like, just doing that. And I'm like,
I'd do that.
Yeah, exactly. You want to come? Come do it.
I'll be okay.
But you know what I mean? Like, it's just weird jobs that we've had to create from scratch.
You know how many people are gonna try and get an essential job before this is over just because of that fucking $25,000?
If it goes through.
If it goes through.
But I feel like there'll be some kind of date on that. You know
And
what I mean?
stipulation,
Like,
you have to have been working
before
there, yeah.
Corona broke out, really. Because that's what they did for our dollar raise across the board. If you weren't
for
an
people
employee,
who had already been working.
Yeah, if you weren't an employee before the COVID-19 outbreak, you didn't get that dollar raise across the board. But I mean, I'm good. I've been working there for like almost 2 years, so.
Dylan said, "Oi, Dick, who's catching the fucking hands at the meetup, Creighton? You motherfucking assuming I'll remember it come time for when we can have a meetup. Love you, Creighton, but also fuck you, Creighton.
I love you too, Dylan.
It'd be nice
but also
for
fuck
some-
you, Creighton.
It'd be nice to get some sort of compensation for being put at bodily risk and having to work during this bullshit animal service."
Right. And that's
Those places are giving hazard
that's
pay. There you go.
Matt. If you really want to look at the article, I can send it to you. 'Cause I'm pretty sure like you're
I'll put it in
covered
the-
in that.
I'll put it in the thing.
Yeah, put it,
I'll put it in chat.
or like put it in somewhere. Well, it's in our.
Oh,
podcast
that's the
journal.
wrong link.
What's that? That's
That
the
was the
video
wrong
thing
link.
with the porn star.
Yes, that was that.
Okay. It's
I mean,
Charlie's
that
porn.
wouldn't have been. Yeah, it's my porn. Nah, Eric Weinstein had the actress who plays Riley Reid. Her name is Ashley Matthews.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Ashley Matthews. He
Matthews.
had her on, and it was a really good podcast. I don't
Yeah.
get
That's
hazard
the
pay,
link for
please.
anybody
I
who's
should be,
interested.
because we have to deal with EMS and Sheriff's Office.
Yeah,
So while we ain't on the front lines, we about as close as you can get.
that's true. Dilton, that's the link too if you're interested.
It's in the Curse
check-
channel
'cause
now,
I
by
think
the
you
way.
should
There you
be.
go.
I think you should check that out too, because I think Whole Foods is in that category as well. Because Whole Foods is a grocery store, even if it's a fancy grocery store, it's still a grocery store.
What else look? Oi, bro, Creighton looks like he wants to scrap ya. He wants to scrap, yeah?
I can scrap you.
What am I checking out? You don't have to. It's like he wanted to show Matt, so I just linked it in
the $25,000
bro.
stimulus.
that rhymed, bro.
What?
I was like, he wanted to show Matt, so I put it in chat.
Oh, Matt Chat.
Matt,
Matt
Chat,
Matt Chat.
Matt Pat.
That's like
What's the game
Matt
theory
Chat.
guy?
Ooh la. Or what was that?
Matt Chat. Ooh ha ha.
Ooh ha. What's the thing that like shark,
Shark
bait?
bait. Ooh ha ha.
Yeah.
Shark bait. Ooh ba ba doo. I sent you something cool on Discord, Charlie. Oh no.
What is it? I want to
Chris
see.
wants to rap. This is the only story of the shirts off. This is the story. No, it is not. Are there any games you guys are looking forward to in the coming year?
Last
Kind
of
of
Us 2?
Valorant. Last of Us 2 for sure. We've got to finish that
yeah,
game. We
do.
still have not finished.
Yeah. I might be picking
Oh,
up
I'm
Breath
not.
of the Wild soon.
Really?
Yes.
You don't have a Switch?
I'm also getting a Switch
Oh,
soon.
okay, well there you go. I would enjoy higher pay.
Exactly. I
Good
would
game,
enjoy
good
higher
game.
pay as well.
Good game, higher pay.
Higher pay. GG. The only thing is prices will probably be jacked up, so it'll probably all even out. Yeah, about shit. Damn. But on the bright side, we get a raise. It looks better on
That's
paper.
true. I like Warzone a lot right now. Warzone's pretty dope. I'm about to, when this podcast is over, I'm getting PC Minecraft.
I'm looking forward to just-
Nobody invite me to a game of PC Minecraft. Don't
I
invite
will.
me to your server. I don't want to hear it. I
send
just
you the
said that.
link.
I know everyone who's going to be like, we have Minecraft. No.
What you don't want to have?
It's not that I don't want to. It's that, like, I already have, like, 18 people that are like, hey, you're going to play, right, when you download it? And I'm like, sure.
Okay, so I didn't mean kind of. Well, kind of for me because I haven't finished it yet. Charlie's like all the way on board.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
like Last
excited.
of Us
Charlie,
2.
let's play Minecraft. See, look at that. I've played The Last of Us multiple times all the way through,
Yes.
and Creighton is like halfway through his first playthrough,
Yes.
but he never plays with me. Oh my god, Chris! To be fair, I don't play much of anything.
Yeah,
nowadays.
you've kind of like slowed down a little bit, which is weird. I thought you would picked up with this whole quarantine thing going on. But you know what? I'm really looking forward to GTA 6. I
When
still
is that?
need to
Has
finish.
that been announced at
So
all?
they haven't announced it, but they've been dropping like hints here and there for it. I really want to finish Red Dead 2. I've been kind of like playing it through it slowly because it's one of those games where like I know if I sit down and play it, I'm gonna be like that's all I'm gonna fucking do. You know what I mean? And I'll burn through that campaign. I'll burn through that story, and like I hear the online is cool, but it's not as fun as the first one. So
For what?
for Red Dead 2.
Oh, I thought we were still on The Last of Us for some.
No, no.
Because like I heard like the online,
I heard the online for Last of Us is fucking amazing.
It's fucking like weirdly good for a game like that. When you watch the game and play the story, you're like, this wouldn't have good multiplayer. The multiplayer's amazing.
So how does the multiplayer work for that? Is it like an open world setting or?
It's a map. There's maps, but like, it's almost like a team deathmatch kind of thing. But you have a set number of lives as a team.
Yeah.
And like it's like kill the other team all the way through, like all the lives that each team has, and like, it's so hard to explain. I'll have to like show you gameplay.
Okay.
But it's really cool. And there's like these guys that are like 1v25. Like like one person will beat 25 people all on his own.
Yeah.
It's fucking bananas. Eat Charlie, eat me. Oh my god. I went to build my PC already. PC Minecraft looks so good. I played through it a bunch. Duke Grizz is still my favorite game ever. Well, top 3, but it's still close.
So,
to
what
a
is
couple
your
others.
top 3?
Yeah.
Because my top 3's like probably GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption, the first one, and Halo Reach, or Halo, like any Halo game really.
Really? Yeah. The Halo games are all pretty good in story.
Yes.
Like for me, when I'm judging a game based on how much I love it, I'm usually talking about the story.
I probably
Like all of it together, but like I'm not like group because a lot of people get mad at me when I say which Halos
Yeah.
are my favorite, and I'm like, listen, bro, I'm not talking about the multiplayer. I'm talking about the story.
Yeah.
The story and some of the newer ones is still pretty. fucking
yeah,
good.
absolutely. As far as like story goes, it's probably gonna be like either a Halo 4 or a Halo Reach. 'Cause
Yeah, I really like
those.
Halo 3, Reach, and 4 are my
Halo
favorites
3
for
is
story.
really good.
Halo 3 stories.
Yes. Halo
Johnson
2
and
does a
Arbiter.
lot of the foundation work for that too.
Yes, it
so.
does. Well, I mean, they all. The first one is great.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
Remember.
Halo 2, like you can really tell they're like getting there. You know what I mean? Like it's like this is what we're fucking doing. This is the Master fucking Chief. You know, he just delivered their bomb back to him. You know what? I'm changing it. It might be Halo 2.
Halo 2 is pretty
Yeah.
good. But Halo 2 is one of those ones that you kind of forget everything that happened until you
know
play it
what?
and you're like,
Yeah.
man, how did I forget all these amazing things?
But you know what? Halo 2, like, I don't know if I can say Halo 2 because I've never played through it all the way. You know what I mean? I've watched
What?
I've watched the stories. Like I watched all of it on YouTube one day, like or one night when I couldn't sleep. I just fucking watched all of Halo. Like at the time, it was just Halo 1, 2, and 3, and I played 4, and then like I had already played Reach. So I kind of watched everything linearly, timeline wise, chronologically. I have it on my Xbox. I just haven't played it that much. I feel like you're hurt, Charlie.
I'm very hurt.
What do you want me to bring my Xbox over here and we just play
No,
Halo?
play it on PC. Let's play it on PC.
Do you have it on PC?
I can get it on PC. It's cheap. You can buy like the whole Halo Master Chief collection for like
But can we
$40
use my controller?
for all of them. You can use a controller, I think.
Can
I don't
we
know if you
use
can.
my
Use, I don't know. I'm not sure. You have to have it plugged up, but I don't know if Xbox works the same way as PlayStation does on PC.
I want to use my controller, my Xbox controller.
Potentially.
No, for sure. That's what
I said
wanna do.
potentially. I don't know if it's possible. At
Oh.
the very least, I would just play the story and like you see the story like all the
I've
way
already
through.
seen the story though. Like
Yeah,
I know
but
the
you haven't
story.
played it all the way
I
through.
know it back and forth like the back of my
No, you
hand.
don't. What's the shipmaster's name?
Fuck, I don't remember.
Last of Us,
But,
the
like,
new
the
God of
graphics-
War, and probably
Did you
Uncharted
see
4.
the revamped graphics for it?
Literally the same 3 for very similar list.
Did you see the revamped graphics for it?
Yes,
They
it's
look
amazing.
Fucking
They look fucking amazing,
and they hold up.
They
Like,
hold up.
like
the story
I don't
holds
know.
up.
Look, it's so crazy because like you saw them redo Halo Combat Evolved.
But do you know
and
all
it
the
was-
lore crazy?
It was pretty good, but like it was just kind of like they took like some skins and stuff from Reach and put it over like the old, like layout of the game, and then Halo like 2 is like they went back and redid everything from the ground up. You know what I mean? It's almost like a whole like it's still got the same gameplay functions and everything, but it's like visually it's like a completely different game.
I think that, you know how I describe with movies, like Good Will Hunting is my favorite movie, but Shawshank Redemption is the best movie I've ever seen. I think that for me, Last of Us is the best game I've ever seen. Especially, like, again, this is all factoring, like, the year. You know what I mean? God of War, the new one's probably the best game ever made.
I haven't played it.
That's
I
like
know you want
that's
me
like
to
an
play it.
edgy thing to say, like because you're never supposed to say best game. I think it's the best game ever made. Like
think
when
so?
it comes to everything,
Even compared to
that's part
like
of it,
Red Dead Redemption.
everything,
Even compared to like Red Dead Redemption 2, which
Everything.
fucking looks
Everything.
fucking amazing.
everything. It's like the level
Which
of the
drips
level of
scenery
different
with
things.
every fucking like scene in that fucking game that oozes atmosphere.
Did you know that the grunts and the jackals lived in ghettos and had turf wars? Yeah.
Yes, I heard about that. Yes.
Did you know that the grunts had an uprising with the jackals on their homeworld against the elites and the prophets, and that they had to like have sacrifices and like these insane giant like hey, you're actually cool, you can come with us conversations with that society. That I'm not gonna get into Halo.
You know what
lore.
my favorite?
I'll go nuts.
You
I
know
know
what
so
my
much
favorite
Halo
like
lore.
Halo movie is? It's like this. It's like a
Was it the
couple of
live
like
action one?
shorts. No, not live
Okay.
action. It's this one where it's like a couple of shorts, and like some of them are animated like so differently from each other. You know what I'm talking about?
I've seen a lot of
I
them.
think it's called Halo. I can't remember what it's fucking
There's
called.
so many. It's
Halo-
hard to. I don't know which ones
I'm
are
gonna look up what
canon.
it's called.
I don't know, one, which ones are canon, and two, like, which ones were made by Halo. You know what I mean? Like, some of them are so well done by, like, people
Oh
just
yeah.
at home. Charlie, you can practice mouse and keyboard with rookie bots on Modern Warfare. I'm going to practice mouse and keyboard by playing Minecraft. Halo, the movie, animated, XXX.
Halo Legends. Halo Legends. That's
Halo
what it's
Legends.
called. That's such a good movie, or like set of shorts. Cause like it's kind of like. Do you remember when they released that? It was right after it came off the back of Batman Begins, but it was like, it was called Batman Gotham Knight, and it was like these shorts with Batman, and each like thing, each story were, even though they were connected, it was like animated differently each story.
Yeah.
It's just like that, and it fucking looks amazing. They're so cool. It's actually, you know, Kelly's background whenever like the Spartan is punching the thing.
Yeah.
That's
that?
from that. Yeah, that's from Halo Legends.
I love that thing.
Yes.
Whenever people follow
That's
what
not
Kelly
even
does.
Master Chief in that, by the way. It's another
Yeah.
Spartan. Like this, this is a girl. And she's
Shout out
really
to
cool.
Kelly, K Mattify on Twitch. Shout out to
Honestly,
Kelly, a fucking
we
great
love
person.
Kelly.
I love Kelly, bro. What a great fucking dude. The guy's a fucking bro. He raps aren't that rap he did of us. I gotta find that again. That was so funny.
Good night, Matt.
Good night, Matt. I love you, dude. Halo movie animated XXX remastered master collection digital collection. Oh, there you go. There's the whole thing probably on YouTube.
Honestly.
I keep thinking about it. Video games, it's so much harder to have a best or favorite video game.
It is. It really
Because, like,
is.
there's so much in it. It's so much thing in one thing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I can compare the Uncharted series to the Dark Knight trilogy a lot, though.
Really?
The first Uncharted is very good. It sets up that world brilliantly. The second Uncharted is a fucking masterpiece. And it's not, have you played them at all?
No. I don't know anything
What's today? The
about
15th.
Uncharted.
The Nathan Drake collection went on is for free right now on PlayStation Store. Like, you can download it for free. I'm gonna plug in my PlayStation after the podcast and start downloading it on the other Ethernet cable, so that we can play that when we're done with The Last of Us.
Nice.
Because as fun as The Last of Us is and as good as it is, you will like Uncharted way. I already told you this. God of
Yeah.
War and Uncharted, you'll like them way more, and you'll probably I probably in my head think you'll like God of War more, but realistically you'll probably like Uncharted way more because Uncharted's like it's like you, that's your game.
Mhm.
But the second Uncharted 2 Among Thieves is like I don't know how to fucking put it, bro. It's so good. Like, it's so stupid, insane good. And then the third one and fourth one are both great, just like The Dark Knight Rises. But they're not the same. It's not the second one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one had... I'm not going to tell you.
First of all, the Dark Knight trilogy itself
Oh,
is like a
each
solid.
movie...
It's like
the fact that none of those movies get nominated for Best Picture is a fucking... sad.
I feel like they didn't get nominated because they were like a
Comic book
book
movies.
movie.
Yeah,
you know?
even Joker. Joker's like the first like comic book movie, and it's barely a comic book movie because it's based on so many Jokers.
Yeah.
It's like they pull from so many different comics
To make it different.
to make a different thing that's not based on any one comic.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason that shit got nominated. Like Black Panther was the first one that was probably like legitimately, because like the Watchmen didn't get nominated for. I wonder.
Watchmen should have been. Watchmen
Yeah,
was
Watchmen was
fucking
fucking-
amazing.
Watchmen IMDb awards. Let's see. What did Watchmen get? I bet it didn't get a single Academy Award nomination. Nope, not one Academy
People
Award
hated
nomination.
it when it came out. Did you know that?
Oh wait, this is the show. Hold on, sorry. Watchmen
The movie.
2010. Okay, here we go.
2009 or 2010, somewhere.
Yeah, still no. Even less awards.
People hated that movie for some reason, and I don't know. Like, there was
It was
hardcore
amazing.
fans.
Dumb
of-
question. Uncharted 4 is in the Drake. I don't think so. I don't think it's a dumb question. I think it's a pretty normal question. But I don't think it is. Because I think the Nathan Drake collection came before Uncharted 4 to celebrate that Uncharted 4 was coming out. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Good.
But I was gonna say, like they got so much hate from people who like loved the novel, but like people don't understand like you can't like make something a shot for shot remake of a book. But Zack Snyder did his damn hardest to like incorporate every image from the novel that you fucking remember. You know what I mean? Like, and if you go back and watch the director's cut of that movie, dude, it's 3 hours long, but it's fucking great. Like, it's everybody in that movie that's acting, and even acting through like CGI, like Dr. Manhattan and stuff. Like, it's amazing. Like, especially the visual effects for the time. I mean, we're talking about visual effects that are like a fucking 11 years old. Yeah,
match up to it's like Avatar in that sense. That they match up today very well.
Exactly. Like
same with like a lot
even
of
if they get an award for like best picture, cinematography,
best CGI, best
exactly.
All that shit.
Like I pull up like
the way they did Dr. Manhattan and the way that they did just the little things like the mask that Rorschach wears.
Yeah.
It's seamless.
It is exactly.
It's on his face. It's not like a flat thing. It's like
it's on his face.
His face.
Yes, exactly.
And it's just moving in and around the nose and the eye sockets. And
it's like something you can reach out and touch. You know what I mean? And I heard somebody making a joke about like how the new Watchmen show looks compared to the movie. It looks like shit compared to the movie. They made Dr. Manhattan like
blue.
a less blue guy.
He's like painted blue.
Honestly, really.
Literally, like, he's not glowing, is he?
I don't think so. Like, because Chris was ranting about in Discord at one point, like talking about like how like, because in the show, spoiler alert if you're gonna watch the show, apparently Dr. Manhattan like faked his fucking off to the moon, and like, came back and was like a black guy who lost his memory.
Yeah.
And it's such a weird, like, I don't know. I don't watch the show, so I don't know if it's good or not. But Chris, that was his main gripe with it.
Snipe said, would you guys consider a Roomba a living thing? And Tristan said, that depends. Has it been asking existential questions? That's such a fucking Tristan. I hear him saying it. It's pissing me off. And then he also said, top 3 movies of all time. The Martian, Interstellar, SpongeBob SquarePants the movie.
SpongeBob SquarePants the movie is fucking, like, amazing.
I would argue out of those 3 movies, to me, The Martian's definitely on that list.
But, like, The Martian and
like, it's in the argument for that list, but also Interstellar, I agree, kind of, but I think both of those are in my, like, top 20s. Wow, you've seen
I think, look, for me, based off what I've seen, Arrival, SpongeBob SquarePants the movie, and probably Batman Mask of the Phantasm.
Those are your best 3 ever?
Yes.
Arrival? Really?
Yes.
Did I watch that with you?
No, I watched it by myself.
That's
like a long time.
Great.
It is. That's
like, that was one of those movies that just went, I don't think people paid attention to it.
Honestly.
Properly. Like,
it was great. It was fucking amazing.
It was, to me, top 2 or 3 Alien films of all time, if not number 1.
Dude,
like, for me, it's like...
It had me on the edge of my seat the whole time.
From the very, very beginning.
Yeah.
Like very, very, like, it's like... it's so good. Like, that's one of those movies that's like, it's like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Oh, dude, we gotta watch that.
You've told
That's
me about
OG Alien movie. Like, in terms of, it's like, to me, it's like Arrival, Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Are we just talking about best alien movies now?
Yeah, not even, like, because there's, like, a difference between best alien movies and best movies with aliens. You know what I mean? Because Independence Day is cool, but it's like, it's like a cool movie with aliens. It's not like a alien movie.
So
where
like,
would Arrival's a movie about, like, not even anywhere.
Bumblebee would. Bumblebee's very much about.
Stop.
Like,
no.
I'm putting Bumblebee
I'm talking
on
about, like, the way humanity deals with aliens, not, like,
as
invading, but as aliens if they were going to happen. So, like, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Arrival, kind of Signs, but, like, not really.
Yeah.
Have you seen Signs?
No, but I know enough about it.
Yeah,
like,
kind of
to
that,
get where you're coming
but
from.
not really that, kind of that. That's one of the movies in, like, the gray area. Troy and Fight Club are up there for me. Oh, like, best movies. Please release me from this hell. Every time it's full, it looks at me for support. Don't make me... I'm a goofy goober, yeah. Oh, dude, stop. Relax, bro.
I love that.
Do I make Tostina's pizza or not? No, those are garbage. Make Tostina's pizza rolls. If you're going to make Tostina's anything. Tostina's garbage. Their pizzas are
I feel
fucking.
like you're being
It's
hard on
wet
Tostinos.
cardboard with fucking ketchup
Wow,
on it. That's
you're
what it
being,
is.
Like, you're really
Stupid
coming
ass
after them.
Tostino idiot bitches.
We're attacking another big company, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, their fucking pizza rolls are fire. I love their, especially the pepperoni.
All their
ones.
money comes from the pizza rolls.
For sure. Put googly eyes on it. Quarantine. You want to name it? Oh shit.
Or make it like
Nah, bro,
Plank.
they're not good, bro. They're probably good if you haven't eaten in a year.
Make it like Plank from fucking.
Like, we made one. Remember we made one at
Yeah.
Live TV? It was so good.
What happened to him? I have
Cece
those
has
artsy
it.
photos of
Cece
you, by
has
the
it.
way.
Really?
Yes, somewhere.
Send them to me if you have them. Find them. How dare you? Tostino's pizzas are dope
That
as shit,
person's
cardboard or
awesome.
not. No, you're wrong. You guys are wrong. I'm sorry. I know this. You guys don't. You're just wrong this time. They have a really unique pizza flavor that isn't traditional. Yeah, it's called not pizza. It's called fucking brittle cardboard when it's frozen. They get soggy, covered in ketchup,
Soggy
with
when wet.
fucking. They get paper and they remove the ink and they put it on there and they make you think it's cheese. It's a bunch of layers of wet paper crumbled up to look like fucking Parmesan. Man, don't you man me. Nah, bro, I'm right and you guys are wrong this time. I'm usually open to let opinions be opinions. You guys are wrong.
Hear me out. I feel like you're hating on Tostinos.
I am, 'cause they're garbage.
Because that's all that they gave us in high school. And while I agree with you that, yeah, they're not
That wasn't
the best.
Tostino's.
It looked like Tostinos.
It looked like it.
It
was
tasted
not.
like Tostinos.
No, it
too.
didn't. That was
If
real
it
pizza.
looks and tastes.
They made that pizza
Did they?
in-house. Yes, they made it.
I don't know.
Real pizza is just a little bit of sauce and globs of mozzarella. No, that's also fake pizza.
Is it?
You haven't had.
So
real
wait,
pizza.
what is real pizza to you then?
Real? Oh, how do I even start this?
Okay,
fucking-
just break it down ingredients and go from there.
Real pizza. First of all, pan or deep dish pizza is real pizza.
Pan's great.
Pan
Pan's
pizza. I love pan
beautiful.
pizza.
Pan's
And a
like
lot
a
of
gift
people
to
who like
mankind.
real pizza won't say that. I love pan pizza. You can do good pan pizza. That can work.
Look, I love pan pizza. Pan pizza is God's gift to mankind.
Yes. The problem with what people think is like normal pizza is like fucking Cece's Pizza or fucking like Pizza Inn or Domino's.
Little Caesars.
The thing is though, Little Caesars isn't that bad.
It's really not.
Little
People
Caesars
give
is-
Little Caesars a lot of shit.
Little Caesars is amazing if
It's
you
hot.
eat it in the first fucking 20 minutes.
Mhm.
That's the only time that it's like actually genuinely pretty great pizza.
Mhm.
That's like pretty like
This is a whole pizza for $5.
and it's a whole pizza for $5. Even if you eat it a day late, it's like fucking fuck it. It's a meal for $5. And I usually don't eat
Multiple
bread.
meals, really.
I was done with bread when this quarantine started, and I've had to fucking bite the bullet and eat a bunch of bread. I've eaten like 4 pizzas since this shit just because like I'm hungry and need carbs.
I came
I need
in.
something to fill me up.
I came in the other day and you were like fucking eating pizza.
All right, lads, it's time to retire for the evening. I love everyone in here, including the 2 fuckers that talk shit to me sitting across from each other. I love you. Dilton, I didn't talk shit, that's him. I love you. The fuck? That is real pizza. That is margarita What?
What is? Little Caesars?
Roomba the Poomba? Great name. My mom named it.
Good night, Dilton.
Wait, what pizza are we talking about right now? If Tostinos are garbage, label me a fucking raccoon. Got you, bro. That's racist, though? We're not going to call you a raccoon?
I can see that from Nick though. You know?
Yeah, he would
Not
like
that he
clean
would
his
be a
eyes.
raccoon, but like that he would.
My
like,
favorite frozen pizza is Tombstone Pizza. You know
That's
the
a
only
good one.
pizzas that I like to buy at a store and cook are the ones that Walmart makes in their deli. Those pizzas are fucking good.
Oh, they are.
But again, you kind
Can I-
of got to eat them when they're
I need to ask you something real quick.
What do you have to ask?
Did you ever watch The Magnificent Seven?
I did,
What do you mean you did with quotation marks?
and had no. I didn't watch sit down and watch the movie from beginning to end. I watched like the majority of the like 5-minute clips on YouTube where it's like the one clip leads into the other one, and I would just kind of skip through what I didn't think I would like. But I ended up eventually not ever in one time watching the whole thing, but I have seen the whole thing from beginning to end through those clips, like from the very beginning
That's
to end.
not really watching it though.
Yeah, I haven't sat down and watched the whole movie
You
from
should
beginning
sit down
to
and
end.
watch it one day. I
I'm
want to
not-
see.
but
What,
I mean,
I want to
I
see.
really
what your
like it.
opinion is.
I really like it.
I think it's a good movie.
It's a great-
I think
it's
it's,
very-
a song. Look,
it's not
so
like
I
the-
watched it around the same time I watched Arrival, which is why I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if you, because we weren't talking at the time, so like I wanted to see what your
It's
opinion was.
not.
on it.
It's not like a good movie. But
It's just
a
a
pretty,
fun. It's a fun.
It's a
movie.
pretty fun and pretty good movie.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
I didn't. So I don't want to spoil the ending for you, but do you know how it ends?
Yeah, I know it is.
Like with the.
I've seen the whole
with
thing. I've seen the whole
okay.
thing. Just not
So
sitting down and
that
watching it all at
ending
once.
to me came kind of out of left field because it feels like a fun movie, but then like fucking like shit happens.
All the
you know
shit
what
that happens.
I mean? Yeah, like
And some of it pretty fucking gruesome.
I know, right? Exactly. But like, Like some of it, you can kind of see like, oh yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. But then some parts, I'm like, wow, like you know, specifically I'm talking about like Chris Pratt's part in it, and I was like, wow, that's a change for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like as an actor,
He was good in that.
he was great in that.
Have you seen what's the one with him and Jennifer Lawrence? Passengers?
I haven't seen it. I want to.
Bro.
Is it good?
Fucking bananas good.
What's it about?
Oh, no, I can't tell you.
It's
It's
about
one-
like
it's-
them on a space voyage, right? And they wake up and it's like just them. Everybody else is gone or dead, something like that.
I can't tell you, but you're in the fucking water for it. You kind of get it, but no.
Okay.
It's really good.
Okay.
It's fucking excellent.
Okay.
Like, holy batshit.
What can I watch it on? Is it on anything? We were talking about Her the other day, which I also need to watch.
I think hers on Netflix.
Her
right
is
now.
on Netflix. We confirmed that. That's a Blazer bonus on that.
Blazer bonus shirt.
Kristen said, "Ooh, the pretzel pizza was bomb." What's pretzel pizza? Have you
From
ever
Little
had that?
Caesars, it was.
I haven't seen it. or
It's
haven't
pretty
had
fucking
it.
baller.
haven't
I don't know
had
if they still make it.
it. Nathan said, "I love that movie." I don't know if you're talking about
Passengers?
or
I think so.
Nathan.
Hold on.
Did someone
Please
say
be on Hulu.
space? Said Tristan.
Yes, it's on. Wait, watch with live TV. What does that mean? It says locked. Fuck.
Oh.
I don't know how to watch it. Wait.
Is it on Prime?
Amazon to the rescue, please. Prime Video.
Type in. Oh, damn.
Fuck.
But it's
Like-
for rent for $2.99.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That's not bad. For a movie I'll probably only watch once.
Did someone say space? Listen, bro. Passengers is great. No, low-key, it's one of those you might watch again.
Really?
It's pretty good.
So what you're saying is I need to get the one with the digital copy.
Well, no, you don't need to spend $20.
I'm
It's really good.
I'm
It's a
gonna
really
spend
good movie.
$20.
You should watch it, and then buy it after if you decide you want to watch. Like, keep it.
I'm gonna spend $20.
But,
I'm gonna go with balls deep without knowing it all.
It's
It's balls.
No, I'm
deep
just not
or
gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. It's really good.
It's really good.
Right? Yeah, Nathan. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was, and what I mean by that is like Jennifer Lawrence always brings her A game. She's a fucking legend, amazing actress.
She's great in X-Men.
She's great in everything.
Yeah.
People shit on her for fucking because she's good. She's like Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway's a great actress, and people shit on her because she's a great actress because they don't like that she's so good
You
at
know,
something.
the only thing though that
Wait,
I don't
hold
like.
on, 1 second. I'm just finish saying. Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence is always good. Chris Pratt fucking brings it. To me, it's his best acting performance, bar fucking none.
Really,
Magnificent Seven, he's good. Jurassic World,
he's good.
he's pretty good. Star-Lord, he's good. Fun, kind of campy, but like he does the role
he was
right.
just coming out of Parks and Rec.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
he's good in Parks and Rec. He's
Yeah,
good
he's
in
great
all.
in Parks
He's a
and Rec.
great actor.
Yeah.
He's just a funny comedic actor in most of the shit he does. Even the serious stuff, he
He's like
brings
that
comedy to
guy,
it.
Yeah.
In this movie, he sure has his comedy moments. He fucking crushes the acting in this movie.
Really.
He's fucking bananas good in that movie. Anne Hathaway's amazing. Agreed. We
Now,
dressed up. Well, he's always dressed
The
up.
only thing about like Jennifer Lawrence is like I don't so like as the X-Men movies that she was in kept on going, she like made a big deal about not being like Mystique like because of like all the makeup and shit she had to put on.
That was less. I've heard that that's kind of a little conflicted the way you hear that story.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard that it's a
So
little
what
of
have you
both.
heard?
I hear that she's had her fair things that she didn't like, but apparently it was kind of other people didn't like as well.
Other people didn't like it.
Other people didn't like some people. I don't want to say things and be wrong.
Well, say
Say
what you've heard.
Other people on the production had problems with her, is what I'm gonna say. That I think, but I
like
don't
had
know.
problems with her like
As an actress.
did like the way she
Like
was
they didn't like her,
portrayed,
or something about them working with her conflicted them doing something else. I think I might be wrong. I
Okay.
don't know.
Well, like just say what you.
But
heard, you know what I
obviously, the
mean?
dip
Like,
in the quality of the movies
Clearly we
probably
don't
also
know.
helped a little bit with her wanting to exit because the movies were getting worse from the time she started. Like, because you have X-Men First Class where
Which
she
is
is a
fucking
legitimate
amazing.
major main character.
Yeah.
Because like, even from First Class to Days of Future
Days
Past,
of Future Past is fucking.
it's
great.
good. But like, she goes from like a main character to like kind of a B character.
In Days of Future Past.
Yeah, I
Have
mean,
you
she's
seen
still
that movie?
yes, she's
she's
still
like
a
the main plot point.
She's a main plot point, but as a character, like an actress, it's not the same. She has
Oh, like she doesn't have like a spot in the spotlight.
yeah, she does, but not nearly as much as in First Class. If she's not the main character, she's like she's tied for first place with
James McAvoy and Ian, or not Ian, what's his name? Fucking
Michael Fassbender.
Yes.
Yes. Who both fucking
Kill it.
kill it.
That
They're
movie,
amazing.
Whenever I show people X movies, like I
love-
debate whether showing them the first X-Men or that.
First Class to me is my favorite X-Men movie.
Yeah,
now.
it's great.
It's like not X-Men First Class and then X-Men 2 are the best ones to me, like not even close.
Yeah.
And then the OG X-Men's pretty fucking dope too.
And
And the last-
I love Days of Futures Past.
I do. I just don't like how that movie made me understand how complicated the rest were gonna be. You know what I mean? And then like fucking Dark Phoenix and Apocalypse were just to me
Days
not
of Future Past, I feel like should have been like the end.
the end of that story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It was pretty.
They blew their
They
load.
did.
That's what it was.
They blew their
They blew
load.
their load too early. You know what I do like though? That like they're saving the day in the later ones. You know what I mean? Like it's because like a lot of it in the early ones is them just fighting Magneto, so it's kind of like infighting. Which I get the point of that. You have to like walk people into this universe and be like, this is what the different factions are and everything. But in the X-Men comics, they're fucking superheroes. You know, it's not always like hey, like we gotta fight just Magneto. They're like fighting like criminals and stuff, you know what I mean? Or like not just other mutants, but other actual like supervillains that aren't mutants too, you know? And the big divide comes in with like, well, what's the difference between somebody who chooses to be a superhero and somebody who's born with these powers and then acts out of it? Because people in Marvel, like in the Marvel universe,
and I
fucking
really hope they
hate
tackle that in the MCU at one point, because like that could be the next big like Civil War. Yes. That could be the next big
Well,
Civil
that
War
was the
level
basis
thing.
for Civil War in the comics. Was like there was a mutant child there was a young team of mutants fighting like near a school, and like one of them like fucking blew up the school, and then everybody like kids died. You know what I mean? And people people were like, well, now we gotta fucking have registration for these people, so that way like they aren't fucking going out and doing whatever. And there was like an age limit and everything. And Spider-Man revealed his identity to like the whole world. It was a whole big thing. Which they could tee
Fuck
that.
them kids. Copenhagen hasn't said anything in an hour.
They could tee that up
He said fuck them.
because people in the MCU now know who Spider-Man is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
the pieces.
I'm super. A lot of people are saying like they should just end the MCU now. Endgame was dope. I'm like, shut the fuck.
I think it's just taking off.
I think it's just taking off. I think this is gonna be a thing until we're 40 or 50, at least. I think that you and me will live. We're living through the greatest. We've already lived through the greatest movie franchise of all time. Like in terms of franchises, in terms of how long it's going and how good it's maintaining its quality, the MCU is the best franchise of all time. I think it's like not even. I don't think it's even allowed to be discussed. Like you can say that Harry Potter's amazing, and it is. You can say that The Lord of the Rings is amazing, and it is. You can say that about Jurassic Park. You can say it about all these things, and Star Trek weirdly kind of. I see the argument, but it's so different because it's different generations and different people making it. Mm-hmm. With the MCU, Kevin Feige has had main control. Him and Joss Whedon more in the beginning, but Kevin Feige from the rest going forward has main creative control, and like it's the same story, you know, like it's fucking bananas how good it's all been, and we're in the very beginning. Good night, pals. Good night, Kayla.
Good night, Kayla.
X-Men is amazing. All of X-Men is so fucking confusing. I need to rewrite. Yeah, I agree. That's why I'm excited about MCU. Yeah. I think that as long as they don't fucking pull a DC and try and just be like, X-Men, here's your X-Men, here's your Fantastic Four. Yeah. I think as long as they take their time.
I think it's going to be one of those things where, like, they turn the camera and like, oh yeah, here's the X-Men, by the way. And then,
I think a little bit.
In the beginning, at least. You know
with, like, characters.
Tease it. Kind of like how they did with Captain Marvel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hated... I kind of hated the way it happened so quickly with Captain Marvel. That's the only one where I was like, they did it a little fast, but then the movie does a really good job, and upon a second viewing, the movie's fucking really good to me. As much as I hate to admit it, the MCU is and will be the greatest cinematic continuation in existence, and that's only because its source material is so good and goes back like 80 years. That's
Yeah.
true.
I feel like
I mean-
DC could pull that off. DC's been around for almost 100 years.
Yeah, DC
you know?
could, but the problem with DC is that you never have the same people in control.
Yeah.
You can't
They
make
just
a,
need to
you can't make a
restructure.
franchise or a cinematic universe with a bunch of different creatives making their own thing and it having to tie in somehow. Like, the thing that's so great about the MCU, especially Infinity War and Endgame, are the amount of callbacks. When you bring all the characters together, the amount of fucking callbacks is insane. It's insane how many little callbacks mean so much to the real fans. The final battle in Endgame, bro, the amount of any bitty, like people don't pick up on, like when Black Panther says, Clint, give it to me, when he's grabbing the gauntlet, like, normal people would be like, oh, they're Avengers, they know each other's name. Like, those characters have had one interaction in the whole MCU, and the interaction is, hi, name's Clint, by the way. He's like, I don't care. And then they fucking fight, and then they never speak again until that. Until that moment where he says, Clint, my fucking companion, give me the thing. Give it to me. Give it to me.
He remembered.
Like, yeah, he remembered. Of
What,
course
what
he
if
did.
he stopped there and he was like, oh, you remember?
Yeah, he's like, he gives it to me, he's like, oh, like, imagine, like, there's gotta be, like, a great, funny version someone has made. And then the owners realize, wait, DC is too broken away from itself to be as good as MCU. MCU's only issue so far has been Spider-Man, and that's because Sony or Disney has its rights. It's not the only issue, but that's, like, one of the only one or two big, like, could be a problem down the line issues, but I'm pretty sure Disney would give $12 billion to have Spider-Man altogether for rights, I think they would
Well,
definitely
Sony,
do that.
give it to him.
For $12 billion, I think
Remember when they
Sony-
took away Spider-Man for a little bit and we were like worried?
They didn't take him away, not really. I never had doubts. I always knew this was going to end up okay. If anything, honestly, I'm glad Sony has more rights, or has the rights, because I think that Loki, Venom, and Morbius will be pulled into the MCU because of this. I think that they're going to have a workaround and have people work together and like meld it, and I really hope that happens because I think it could be awesome. Then the owners realize, oh shit, we can make some money. But DC has way too many players reaching in to get their place. Peace. Yeah, no, I agree. I think that what you should have done with with DC was somebody give either Christopher Nolan or at the very least the cast of
Well, he
the
didn't
Nolan
want to do
Batman.
it no more, though.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Either throw a fucking asshole amount of money at him. Like the kind of money that Michael Bay would need. Like stupid money. And be like, here you go. And Chris Nolan like, fuck, I make masterpieces, but I guess I can help with this. And
That's
like,
what they did with Man of Steel, though.
what do you mean?
That's how they got him to come on as producer. They just gave him a fuck ton of money because he was like, I don't want to do this shit anymore. I
Yeah,
wanna
but
work on
he's
other things."
like being producer is not the same as directing.
No, I know.
like,
I get
as a
that,
director,
but that's
he's
why
made
he
master-
produced
all he's
it.
made
That's
is
what I'm saying.
masterpieces.
You know what I mean? Because they really wanted him to direct Man of Steel. Like, is such a. I like
It's a
Man of
really
Steel.
good movie.
But if you look at the background stuff behind it, like there's a lot of like cogs in the machine that like make it happen. You know what I mean? Like they got Christopher Nolan, who they originally wanted him to direct, and tied into the Dark Knight trilogy and everything like that. But he didn't want to do that because he was like, I want this to be its own separate thing and stand alone. And they're like,
and
okay.
I think that's probably overall for
yeah.
the better.
Yeah, honestly.
The only way it could have been better was if they made him the Tony Stark. If they made Christian Bale's Batman the Tony Stark of that world,
Yeah.
that's the only way it could have worked, but
Yeah.
it's just not going to
It's
do
not.
it.
It doesn't work because Christian Bale didn't want to come back. What's the name? Christopher Nolan didn't want to come back. They gave him like a fuck ton of money to help like be like, all right, this is what you should do to make this look cool. This is what visually looks interesting. But he's not the one behind the camera.
Good
And
night,
it
Nick.
shows, you know. But they really wanted to meld those two. That's why Man of Steel, like the title is similar to like the Dark Knight. You know what I mean? Because it's always been like Batman, the Dark Knight, or Superman, Man of Steel. You know what I mean? Like they use those subtitles and stuff, and the spacing, and even down to the fucking like lettering is the same. You know what I mean? But like they just couldn't make it happen, like logistically behind the scenes.
Yeah. But, I mean, at a certain point, what can you do whenever you don't have a super genius doing it? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, Kevin Feige's a fucking super genius when it comes... He's a nerd. He's the biggest Marvel nerd of all time. And that's who you need making the best...
I'm hyped for this Batman with Robert Pattinson too.
I am
Sorry.
too. I think it's going to be good. Best franchise? Laughs in The Godfather.
I haven't seen The Godfather. Neither one of us have.
How many Batman movies have we had? I agree. It is crazy how many there have been.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's what the MCU started off so well with, is you have Captain
Okay.
America, Thor,
People
Iron
nobody had
Man,
heard of,
no
really.
Spider-Man, no Hulk. Well, Hulk was there, but he was way less of a character. But no Spider-Man, no Wolverine, no
People that
Fantastic
haven't seen the light
Four.
of day
Exactly. People
at
that
that
haven't.
time.
Yeah, for at least not in live action.
You know
I'm
what?
so hyped for
That's
the
why
Bat-
I'm saying we
He's an
need.
amazing actor, and Batman's right up his alley.
That's why
Dark and
people
gritty.
fucking love Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? Because nobody's seen a movie about Wonder Woman. you
Fucking
know?
hey, guys.
People have been trying to get a Wonder
Fucking
Woman
A.
off the ground, like a Wonder Woman movie off the ground,
Yeah.
since the show fucking ended. You know what I mean? And that ended in like the 70s.
You know what I liked a lot, like as a guilty pleasure?
What?
Smallville.
Mhm.
Great show. Great Superman show.
Exactly.
Like, super good.
Like, there's.
Super
There
good.
is. I feel like if they do it, they need to start again with Superman. But write him like Superman. You know what I mean? Don't do it like where he's edgy and he feels bad about saying people. But don't write where he's a goody two shoes either.
No, they don't
Superman's
need
a
that.
normal guy. You know what I mean?
No, dude.
Superman. Some of the best Superman
They need-
stories
they need-
are about him just like being a normal
Who's
guy.
the Martian?
Martian Manhunter?
Martian Manhunter.
No.
They need to start it with
no,
Martian Manhunter.
No.
I'm telling you, bro, they have to do something
no,
weird.
No, look,
They have to do something weird to
I
make
get
work.
it. I get where you're coming from, but that's not the play, man. Because like Martian Manhunter is a great character, but
he's just
If
he's
MCU hadn't
basically
happened,
just
if
a
MCU
knockoff
hadn't happened, and
Superman.
I said right now, you know what they should do? They should get fucking Iron Man or Captain America and build the whole
I wouldn't
franchise
know
off
enough
of them.
about
Well, that's what I'm saying,
If they
but-
hadn't happened, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
'Cause-
but you don't know enough about Iron Man in the movies is liked in the comics, but so not like
oh, no,
the way
I know,
he is
it's
represented in
different,
terms
yeah.
of importance.
They don't do the alcoholism at all.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, with Martian Manhunter, it doesn't have to be like in the comics because the MCU, with granted having source material, a lot of it isn't like
It
the
just-
comics. They kind of have their own liberties and make their own
I
thing.
get that. It's just
Like
Martian
Joker.
Manhunter's like just such a like. He doesn't have very well defined. I mean, granted, you might be right. He might be like the perfect one, but like I just don't see a way that they can make it work and like it appeal
Marvin
to
the
like a
Martian.
bunch of people. What you need is like kind of like a straight man who's like a little bit of weirdo. You know what I mean? Like, or straight woman. Like in the case of Wonder Woman, I feel like they could bounce off with the Wonder Woman movie. But like Martian Manhunter, like power wise and conceptually, is just so far out there. I think it would be hard to get people in there. I feel like that's the reason Green Lantern didn't work. Is because it was kind of like one of these cosmic things. And you can't
No,
throw
Green
people-
Lantern's awesome. They fucked up Green Lantern, is what it is.
That's well,
the
I
movie
get
was
that,
garbage.
but I feel like
It was
even-
just a shitty movie.
yeah.
You can have a good movie take off. Iron Man's a
Maybe,
fucking
maybe,
unbelievable
maybe.
movie.
I don't know. Look,
Iron Man, the movie Iron Man.
I'm not saying
With or without
it
the
can't be
MCU
done. I'm
is
just
a
saying
great
it would be harder. Huh?
I said Iron Man, with or without the rest of the MCU, is a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
It's a really good movie. It's
And-
not like a good movie that's like pretty like a good movie. It's a great film.
Yeah.
It's a great
Yeah, exactly.
movie.
And I'm not saying that you can't do those things as a basis. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's a lot harder, and it's not something DC's going to be able to do right off the bat. If you look at stuff like Doom Patrol and like stuff like Titans that's on like they're streaming at right now,
If they started
they're
with the
great
Titans,
shows.
if they started with
They could
Titans
do
and brought the big heroes in like through that even,
Exactly.
if they made a live action Titans movie
That's
franchise,
it's worked over and
or
over
not
again.
even a movie like about Teen Titans, a movie about Robin, and then a movie about
Oh.
Cyborg, and then a movie about Starfire,
And then
or a
brought
movie
them
about Beast
together.
Boy and Raven, and brought them together, and then had their Avengers, and then they're like, oh, by the way, fucking Superman, you
Yeah.
know, like do that.
Well,
Maybe
like,
that could
look,
work.
I think it could too, because like if you look every time,
Terra, bro, tell me there couldn't be a great Terra movie.
There could be, but
Like a
every
live
time,
action one.
every time that
Fucking
they've done
Earthbending?
something with like young heroes or whatever, it's fucking been successful. You know what I mean? You got the first Teen Titans show, which was fucking amazing. You got
And
Young
they're bringing
Justice,
it back.
which was a fucking amazing. You know what I mean? That bled into like this whole like tour of the DCU basically. And then you have Titans, the show, which isn't as good, but it's pretty good. People like it, you know what I mean? And then you have stuff like Doom Patrol, these small teams, you know, that fill out the universe and make
I'm
it
really
feel better.
excited about.
Bigger, I mean. Not
I'm
better.
really excited about all the ones everyone's not excited about.
Like
I'm
what?
really excited for Shang-Chi. I can't
I'm
wait to
excited
see.
for Shang-Chi.
Because every time they've brought someone that we had no fucking clue who they
It's
were,
been amazing.
they've crushed it. Guardians of the Galaxy.
I know.
Look at the Guardians of the fucking Galaxy.
Captain Marvel.
Well,
What?
a lot of people knew Captain Marvel, the characters. What I
Oh,
mean, like when it comes to Guardians of the Galaxy, they were like super duper
Vague, yeah.
vague characters in just comics in general.
Doctor Strange, kinda in a way.
Kinda, but like he was probably a little further up.
Mhm.
Spider-Man, no, okay. But like
Who else would you say?
that they've done so far, Ant-Man probably a little bit.
Nobody that's on the same level though.
Yeah, Guardians are probably the most
I
like
feel
who the
like-
fuck is that?
I feel
Except now
like-
probably Shang-Chi.
I feel like
Real quick, because Snipes mentioned it, and I don't want to get too far up. Do you think the Punisher could have contribution in the films? I think he could. I don't think they're gonna do it.
I don't think they're gonna.
I don't think they're gonna
getting
touch
away from all that
anybody.
stuff.
The only person they'll probably touch from the Netflix movies or films
It's
or
Daredevil.
shows is Daredevil, and they probably won't even use the same guy.
Oh man,
It'll
that
probably
sucks.
be someone else they use, which sucks because, bro, Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock is a fucking perfect
Oh my
cast
God, yeah.
and perfect act. He
kills.
kills it, bro. He is so good. It's such a good show. Like one of the best shows on Netflix, not like Marvel things. Like on Netflix, one of the greatest shows on Netflix.
Booster Gold and Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle looks, bro. That's a
That's
character.
what I'm saying.
Blue
If
Beetle
you
would be such a
had
good
that
character.
as a movie to kick off the DC like fucking movie universe, dude, like that would fucking that. You know how many people like would see that and be like, "What the fuck is Booster Gold? Who the fuck is the Blue Beetle?" You know what I mean? Like,
The problem with stuff like that, you have to have a fucking ridiculously good actor
yes,
tacked on to
yes,
get to really
yes.
gain the traction. Because like when it comes to even Iron Man, it's like okay, Marvel character, cool looking movie, Robert Downey Jr., Terrence Howard, Gwyneth Paltrow. You know, you got some good actors and actresses that ended up being able to lead a fucking not just a franchise, but like kick off what will end up being for probably ever the biggest franchise of all time. It's going to be so hard to find anybody who likes all of comics as much as Kevin Feige, who's willing to put the fucking decades in to do it. Decades with an S. With a S. Decades. Multiple decades. The guy's a fucking legend.
Honestly,
Like, it's insane how much what they've turned it into. Like, you know the meme with the fucking little tiny domino that hits the big domino?
yeah.
Where it's like, government arms dealer who stop the little tiny dominoes, a guy who tells America to fuck off and he wants to build stuff for peace, wipes out half of the universe. Like is the big one, like Thanos wiping out half and like the name an MCU actor that doesn't fit their role, right? Now name a DCU actor that doesn't fit their role. The problem is DC
Yeah,
has
it's a
done a
pretty good
pretty
casting.
great cast, but their thing that sucks is the writing and the directing.
Yeah.
That's their thing.
I like Ben Affleck.
I like
didn't
Ben
like the
Affleck a
writing
lot.
of Batman.
I didn't either. I liked Ben Affleck as Batman. He did a great job.
He looked great.
He's a giant
Yeah.
comic fan.
Yeah.
The problem was they wanted him to do too much, and he was dealing with a lot of shit in his
Yes.
life. He was going through a lot of
He
shit.
looked visually like Justice League, and even Batman v Superman. He's got the
Crushed.
look.
He-
He's got the like move.
The
and
Bruce
everything.
Wayne.
Yeah, dude.
The Batman. He was a good Batman.
It was the writing that killed it.
Uh,
Batman doesn't fucking pancake people with his cars. You know what I mean?
Superman.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill. Fuck.
He was
Fuck
great in
Liam.
Man of Steel.
He's great as Superman, period.
Yeah,
The Ezra Miller is a great Flash.
I liked him. I liked him a lot.
I liked
more
him
than
a
I thought
lot.
He was gonna,
I
than
really
thought he
liked
was gonna
him as
like
Flash. Jason Momoa is
He kills
fucking
it.
perfect.
Aquaman.
as
The movie
Aquaman.
was like great.
And Gal Gadot is Wonder Woman. There has never been a better casted woman
Honestly.
character.
I was worried
That-
about her.
like, about
the
someone
most,
who-
probably,
yeah, she-
because
yeah.
I was like, she was like this
Is
really.
anyone? Could you think anyone?
I couldn't think of anybody else now.
Like
you
I'm
know?
trying to think. Let's think. Let's figure it out. As a-
Cyborg maybe, but only because like he had shitty writing. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, I mean it's hard. But to be honest, I don't think it would be hard to find a good.
I like
cyborg.
his and
There's
her
a lot of
relationship.
good people that could play cyborg.
I like Wonder Woman and Cyborg's relationship.
the guy who
in
played
Justice
Luke Cage could be a good cyborg.
League. I like the guy that played Cyborg.
I
I,
did-
think
I
it's
did
just
too.
the writing. My favorite
Yeah.
moment from Justice League is
I'm
when
just
him
saying
and
in
Wonder
terms
Woman
of
bond.
perfect fit.
Yeah.
Like Gal Gadot. I'm trying to think. Let's figure it out. Think of some famous. Hold on. Who fan castings?
John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about for Wonder Woman.
Oh.
For Wonder Woman. Who? Let's see. Fan castings for Wonder Woman.
Who we got?
Okay, let's see. Hold on, let me just go to all because.
Maybe that girl that played Peggy Carter?
Nah,
No, you don't think so?
I don't think so.
She ain't got the chops.
Nah. Okay. Jamie Alexander, the lady that plays fuck, the one in Thor, the woman in Thor.
Yeah, I can see that.
Lynn Collins, Gianna Carano, Kate no. Nah. Kobe Smulders potentially, but nah. Megan Fox, please guys, come on. Bridget Regan looks
Maybe.
like Wonder Woman. Megan Ori. Minka Kelly low-key
Maybe.
could probably crush it. Emily Blunt could, like, with Emily Blunt, it would all depend on the writing. Olivia Wilde,
Yeah,
low-key.
oh, she could do
Low-key, Olivia Wilde could
Yeah.
crush it. Evangeline Lilly could low-key crush it. Okay, there's more than I thought. No.
Maybe to Eva Green.
Running out. Oh look, there's fucking what's her name?
Haley Otwell.
Yeah, that's what's her name?
I don't know. What's her...
From the thing you just said. That's fuck.
What?
Am I dumb? Is
What
that what I
thing
think
did
it
I
is?
say?
Zoe Saldana. Is Wonder Woman? Maybe. Low key, Zoe Saldana could kill Wonder Woman,
Maybe.
and she could kill her. No, not Olivia Munn. Anyway, lots of people could. I think there's low key. Now that I've seen it. There's some people say Whitney Cummings could be Wonder Woman. Yo, low key, like Whitney Cummings could be like a hilarious Wonder Woman, not like a legit Wonder Woman.
Who's Whitney Cummings?
She's a famous stand-up comedian.
Oh, okay.
She wrote Two Broke Girls. She wrote on Roseanne. A lot of stuff. She's like a big comedy writer as well as legit stand-up comedian. Amy Schumer. Okay, bro. Guys, women just falls from the sky. Guys, it smells like fish. Okay, Jesus Christ.
Are you ready to wrap this one?
Megan Fox was one of my first crushes from middle school. Hold on, I'm just gonna catch up.
I feel like a lot of that's probably from Transformers. Yeah. Or like even Jennifer's Body. Which
Okay.
apparently is a good movie.
I'm
I've
down.
never seen it.
I'm down to rap as well.
Yes.
What did we learn today? MCU is a great franchise.
Yeah.
DC casted great, had a lot of writing issues and directorial
I
issues.
still think they can salvage it though. Like the DCU.
I think there's a chance, but I don't think they're gonna get it done.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
like we got Wonder Woman 89 or whatever coming out.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Potentially, I will see.
We got Aquaman 2.
Charlie
in the works.
BTTV for Clayton's
Shazam.
computer.
Shazam.
Thank you, Snipes. I got a BTTV your laptop.
What's that?
Cool emotes, the moving emotes.
Shazam.
When am I
is
gonna
fucking
be on
amazing.
the podcast so I can drop space knowledge and make people have an existential crisis? If you do that, never. I don't know, bro. After this quarantine, for sure. And who knows? We'll figure it out, bro. It's gonna be a while, probably.
We're working things out.
Yeah,
We are
and we're
working
trying to get
progress.
like we've got some creative things the two of us are talking about doing ourselves that we kind of want to wait to have people on anyway, because of them. But we're not gonna talk about that.
No, that's all in the works. That's all
it's
that's
stuff's
all
gonna happen.
upcoming MCU events, or what are they calling release dates?
No, these are untitled Princess Carolyn project.
Yeah, Untitled Princess Carolyn project. This is a
Anyway.
deep cut BoJack reference.
Anyway, we love you guys. I'm gonna. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna play.
Play the thingy.
I'm gonna play the thing while we. I'm just gonna play the thing to leave. Actually,
Yeah.
that's how I'm gonna do it. Downloads.
He's looking for the thing. He lost the thing.
Oh, don't play immediately. Okay, here we go.
Boom, 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 boom.
I love you guys.
Flint said, "I'm drunk. Help me."
This has been a very good podcast.
For Creighton's computer. I just read that in all caps. Who are we rating?
We're not gonna rate anybody. We're just gonna let this kind of play out tonight. This will be the play out.
To play us out. What
Yep.
does that mean to play us out?
Hold on, let me do this, and let me do this. I'll talk in chat while the song's playing out, but we're gonna slowly quiet. We're gonna talk. We're gonna be talking,
Yeah.
but we're gonna slowly.
Slowly.
We're gonna like fade away, and our voices are disappearing.
We're gonna
And we're gonna look at this. We're gonna look at this screen, and this is what we're gonna see for the rest of the podcast. Love you guys. Bye.